sports and entertainment.
Shaquille O'Neal and the Lakers come to Sacramento with a 16-1 record. More importantly, the Lakers come into Arco Arena with a swagger. They're the NBA champs. They're good, and they know it. Plus the fact they've beaten the Kings 8 of the last 9. A heated rivalry has developed between the two teams. The Kings come into tonight's contest with a franchise best 14-5 start. They want to measure themselves against the best. The anticipation is over. It's the Kings and Lakers next. Well, the Lakers are in the house, and a homecoming for that man right there, Mitch Richmond. Rick Fox, he'll have his hands full tonight with Peja Stojakovic, but it's this man, Shaquille O'Neal, that continues to dominate the entire NBA. It is the best matchup on the card tonight. The Lakers at 16-1 against the 14-5 Sacramento Kings. Here's your Southwest Airlines game preview. Southwest Airlines, the low-fare leader for 30 years. And hi again, everybody. I'm Grant Napier. Yeah, it's one game of 82. But for the Sacramento Kings, it's another chance to try to show the Lakers that they can be beat. The Kings have not been able to do that as of late. You look at since the start of last season, the record 1-8 versus the Lakers, although the Kings very good against the rest of the league at 71-29, and they have led after the third quarter in 4 of the last 8 losses against LA. Pleasure to be with Jerry Reynolds, and for Jerry, I think quite frankly, this is a bigger game for the Kings than for the Lakers.
It definitely is a bigger game for the Kings. Certainly the Kings want to be a championship team, and to be one, at some point you have to be able to beat the champions. That is the Lakers, and at some point it's got to start, so might as well start tonight.
Absolutely, Jerry, and the Kings get some good news. Doug Christie is going to play tonight. He suffered the laceration on his hand Sunday against Dallas. The question is, how effective will he be?
Well, Doug Christie's a guy that's very important to this basketball team. All Kings fans know that, but especially important in this game because he is the one athlete on this team that's capable of matching up with Kobe Bryant. If anybody can guard Kobe, Doug Christie is one of the few that can.
Jerry, how good are the Lakers? They're very good. 2 consecutive rings, but wait till you see these numbers. Incredible. They ended the season on a run last year. 15-1 in the postseason to win the ring. 16-1 this year. 39 up, 2 down in their last 41 games.
I mean, that's incredible. I mean, I don't care who you are. You don't have to be a math major to figure out those are special numbers.
Yep.
In professional sports, it's unheard of, and there's a good reason because we're going to talk about the reasons here coming up.
Well, actually, there are 2 good reasons. All right, first we start in the middle with Shaquille O'Neal.
And that is a great place to start. Shaquille O'Neal, clearly the most dominant big man in the game today, possibly the most dominant big man in the history of the game, simply unstoppable when he gets the ball in close to the basket.
And you see Shaq on Wednesday just absolutely dominated Dallas. And you know what? If he's not scoring, Kobe Bryant is.
Well, Kobe Bryant, look at these numbers. Still extremely young, not anywhere near his prime. People say the second Michael Jordan. He may not be that, but he's the first Kobe Bryant, and that may be the best all-around player in the game today.
All right, Jerry, and that's going to do it for your Southwest Airlines game preview. Southwest Airlines, the low-fare leader for 30 years. The fans buzzing in the background to see Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. Can the Kings stop this duo and get in the win column? We'll find out when we come back.
There's a whole lot of movies to see on pay-per-view. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Legally Blonde, The Animal Tomb Raider, Final Fantasy, Swordfish Town and Country, Dr. Dolittle 2, Baby Boy and Shrek, Cosmos Jones, soon to the 100s on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday.
We know who the heroes are. They are the ones who in a time of need say, come with me. It will be all right. A fireman, a policeman, a soldier. They are our fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters. We know who the heroes are.
I can be your hero.
and what seems to be the hated Rick Fox. Let's take a look at what happened the last time these two teams played. It was a Laker victory, and it started their 9-game winning streak that they're currently on. Rick Fox had season highs in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. Peja got the Kings started right with 17 of his 25 in the first half. Kings were up 9 at the half, 4 after 3. But Fox got into Peja late. Let's take a look at how things transpired for both. First off, it was Peja Stojakovic. Had a big first half, and he has that little step back move. It's so hard to defend, and Peja was able to get a couple of quick hoops, and he had a good first half. But then the defense got tighter. Rick Fox understood the move. Then he has the quick hands, and this is where the Lakers are so good. After the steal, they're out in transition, got some quick hoops. Rick Fox can also score. In that game, he did have that season high, and he attacked the basket. Let's remember, guys, last year the Kings were able to get 1 victory in the regular season against the Lakers. In that game, Peja had 22. But 2 times last year, Peja was held under 10 against Los Angeles. That was by Rick Fox. Guys, back to you.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. And we look at the Folsom Lake Ford keys to the game. Folsom Lake Ford, Highway 50 at Folsom, exit under the flag. Jerry?
Well, to beat this team, very simple. You've got to limit Shaq's touches, especially in the low post and on offensive rebounds. So Vladivostov's got to get a lot of help from his friends. Number 2, transition offense. You need easy baskets. The Kings have got to get out in the open court and also make some threes. Do not want to play half-court offense consistently. Number 3, it's going to be a battle of the benches. The Kings have a very good bench. Probably the Lakers even have a deeper bench. So which bench comes up big will win this game.
Tip-off coming up next. A loud crowd here at Arco to see the Kings and the Lakers, another sellout. They keep on piling in here to Arco Arena. We'll have it for you when we come back.
Introducing the best America Online ever. New version 7.0. It's better, faster, and easier.
It's like a click and you're connected.
7.0 is fast.
It's got all the new features. It's just so easy.
All new AOL version 7.0.
Welcome.
It's everything you love about America Online.
You've got mail.
Now with cool new features and places to go.
I'm falling in love with the new features. 7.0 is the best.
Don't be a chicken, it's easy.
America Online, new version 7.0. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
We have been married 17 hours.
Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt are tying the knot.
Dan and I are getting married.
Oh, really? For the umpteenth time.
Marry me again.
But when we decided to include some of the funniest outtakes at the end of Heartbreakers on pay-per-view, we got mixed reactions from the actors.
No!
Are you kidding me? What?
Heartbreakers, with extra laughs and gaffs on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. So much more than just a movie.
The 92nd straight sellout here at Arco Arena, and they are into it early as we welcome you back for what should be a dandy. We get to the starting lineups presented by Budweiser with the crisp, clean, refreshing taste you'll find in no other beer. This Bud's for you. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal with Samaki Walker and Rick Fox, the backcourt of Lindsey Hunter and Kobe Bryant. Sacramento will go with Divac, Pollard, and Stojakovic. Mike Bibby, and it's good to see Doug Christie's face in the starting lineup. He was a game-time decision. And Rick Adelman doing a heck of a job in his 4th season as the Kings head coach. And Phil Jackson, all he's done is win championships after championships, and right now his team is the best in the NBA, again, record-wise. It's 16-1. Well, Shaquille O'Neal's ready to go. 25.9. He averages 11 boards. And Kobe Bryant, 26.5 points on the year, 6 assists, nearly 6 rebounds. And there's the veteran Vlade Divac, who played very well in the loss at Los Angeles a couple of weeks ago. Vlade with 15 points and 15 rebounds.
Yeah, that was probably Vlade's best game that we've seen, not only against the Lakers, but in LA since he's been a Sacramento King. He played outstanding. Needs a few of his buddies to join him.
You see the veteran Dick Pavetta and Tommy Nunez with Mark Davis. So a veteran officiating crew. Dick Pavetta, one of the best in the business. And it will be Sacramento with possession here and to start the fourth quarter. Christie. Nice feed to Pollard. Good defense by the Lakers. Pollard thought he was fouled. Mark Davis, no whistle.
I don't think Scott Pollard really saw Samaki Walker. Samaki able to just kind of get the block out of the corner and took Scott by surprise.
Now 10 to shoot for Walker. Good Sacramento defense. And here they come. One thing about Christie, he will not be able to dunk the ball tonight, but he can pass, as you can see there.
Yeah, his passer is definitely tuned up. Found Vlade Divac for the easy little basket. Interesting matchups here. Scott Pollard guarding Samaki Walker.
Now Walker goes to work, misses badly. Rebound Divac. And here's Christie again. Let's see how his ball handling will be with the fingers taped together on the right hand. He stops, he pops. Rebound Walker.
Yeah, really, from talking to the coaches, they felt that the biggest problem Doug might have is dribbling the basketball, catching passes. Certainly shooting once he's set really won't be a difference.
Now catching passes will sting a little bit. Hunter looking to tie it at 2. And the Lakers start off by missing their first 3 shots.
Get a good look at Doug Christie's ability to see the floor. Just simply nobody on Vlade Divac as he cuts to the hoop. Doug Christie delivers the ball perfectly.
All right, now Bibby off a Divac screen. Lakers have yet to make a basket, and O'Neal got a piece of Christie's basketball.
Great defensive play by Shaq.
Uh-oh, look out. 3 on 2, and it's Hunter with the pull-up. Fox, nobody picked him up, and nobody's going to stop this man here. Shaquille O'Neal, and we're tied at 2.
Well, just a devastating low post presence. That time Shaq got a free one.
Well, the Kings had an advantage here in the first minute 45 to jump out on top by a couple of hoops, but and now an offensive foul on Stojakovic. Maybe a bit of an acting job on Fox.
One thing we see, they have Samaki Walker, the Lakers do, guarding Vlade Divac. That might be a matchup that the Kings could exploit. You'll see Rick Fox, great position on that particular play. Peja stuck out his left elbow and
good call.
Created the foul.
Two minutes into this opening quarter. Bryant outside the arc. He's only taken 29 threes this season. Christie with the good defense. Go ahead, Doug Christie. Right there with Kobe Bryant. Forced him into a tough shot. Here comes the double from Fox. Bibby. I think Mike Bibby's a real key in this basketball game, Jerry. He was only 4 of 13 when these teams met earlier this season, and he had 4 turnovers to go along with 4 assists.
Yeah, Lindsey Hunter really defended him very well that first game, so this will be a nice challenge for Mike.
Hey, Sacramento's defense good, but their rebounding is not there. Look out below. O'Neal.
Well, Shaquille O'Neal showing not only the strength, but body control, able to just float to the basket.
And the Lakers try to stop down low, but it will be Kings basketball.
Watch the double team. Peja gets rid of the ball perfectly, finds Vlade, and of course the Lakers are slow in rotation. Mike Bibby gets the easy look.
Good start there for Bibby. 4 points early on, and the lead is back to Sacramento.
Lakers are using Lindsey Hunter to kind of double a lot of areas, so Mike Bibby's going to get some good looks here early, it looks like, and certainly going to make the Lakers pay as he is so far.
Now again, Bryant works against Christie. 4 on the shot clock. Boy, you got to be impressed with Sacramento's defense here early on. 24-second violation.
Absolutely great defense. Lakers took the ball one side of the floor, moved to the other. You see Phil Jackson not particularly happy with that offensive sequence, but very good defense by the Kings.
Now Divac, as you said, being guarded by Walker, tries to exploit him and hold everything. Dick Pavetta has a foul called on Samaki Walker.
Yeah,
Two hands in the back.
This is a good matchup for the Kings. Samaki Walker really cannot guard Vlade Divac, not big and strong enough. Certainly one thing you know the Lakers are thinking, they'll have Shaq on Vlade late in the game, but early on they're putting Samaki on him, so the Kings have got to take advantage.
And Fox defended that well, knocked it out of bounds with 9 on the 24.
Well, the Lakers not only an outstanding offensive team, but maybe the best defensive team in the league.
Bibby, 3 of 3. And again, he only made 4 baskets out of 13 when the Kings lost 93-85 back on the 18th of November.
Well, Mike Bibby's just an outstanding shooter, getting good looks. When he gets good looks, he's going to hit a high percentage.
Lakers only lost this year at Phoenix. And again, a good job, but O'Neal picks up the loose ball.
Well, that's where Shaq is just so dangerous, just because once he gets around the paint area, even if he just wanders in there in any direction, you can't get him out.
In and out for Bibby. And the Lakers can tie. Peja's got to be careful with 1 foul already on him, but he defended Rick Fox pretty well, and it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
As you said, you got to be concerned, but Peja's a good defender. He's a veteran player now, certainly smart enough to try to stay away from that second foul.
Glad to have you with us on this Friday night from Arco Arena. Grant Napier, Jerry Reynolds. We'll hear from Jim Kozimor in a few minutes. Divac spins on Walker. And Vlade Divac with a pretty move. He's got 4.
Well, Vlade, as we said earlier, simply too big and strong for Samaki Walker. That's where the Kings need to keep going.
Boy, and if you watch Samaki Walker, can you imagine what it's going to be like when Chris Webber comes back when he goes against Samaki Walker?
Well, that's one of those things that you won't see it a lot because Robert Horry will play more minutes.
Yeah, that's true, won't he? He'll come off the bench and play a lot.
Absolutely.
Christie. And he'll go to the line. Doug Christie, a very good free throw shooter, and Jerry will see how the cut on his hand, again, 7 stitches, will affect his free throw shooting.
And what's Vlade Divac? Just spins on Walker. Shaq's a little slow getting over there. Vlade able to get the hoop, but you can see just a size mismatch for going for Vlade Divac.
I talked to Doug Christie last night. He said he wanted to play, and unless his hand swelled overnight, he would be in the lineup, and he hits the first. Well, it's like the Holy Grail for Kings fans. Collect all 6 milestone cans from Pepsi and follow the Kings' history from their move to Sacramento in '85 to last year's playoff series win. See Pepsi displays in the Sacramento area while supplies last. So Doug Christie makes both, and it's a 4-point Sacramento lead.
Well, those strokes look pretty good on the free throw line, and Doug looked very good in the open court dribbling the basketball. So far, so good.
Now Hunter to the elbow. And the rebound, Divac. Kings looking to add on to their 4-point lead.
Kings looking to push the basketball, want to get down early if they can.
Peja with his first shot of the game. Walker has it.
Pretty good look by Peja Stojakovic. Those are the kind of shots that certainly Rick Alvin wants him to take.
Fox now. And a 3 ball is no good. A lead for Peja. Nice look by Mike Bibby.
Well, that's just great point guard play. Mike Bibby got the ball, looked up the floor, immediately delivered the ball perfectly.
Sacramento starting off shooting 50%. The Lakers 4 of 13. Bryant from inside the arc. Kobe starts off slow. He's 1 of 3.
Well, great defensive effort by Doug Christie, really contesting that shot, getting a hand in the eye area.
Jerry, the key for Sacramento when they pass the ball. 6 baskets tonight, 6 assists. Stojakovic. Yes! Peja from downtown, and the lead is 17-8.
And sometimes you don't need to pass the ball when Peja gets a look like that. So Kings offense hitting on all cylinders.
They're on their feet here at Arco. The setup to Hunter for a 3. And Fox and the Lakers again with another offensive rebound. Okay, the offensive rebounds keeping them in this game early. Knocked away by Pollard. Here come the Kings. 2 on 4. Christie all the way. Yes! Phil Jackson not one to call a lot of timeouts. and he lets it continue.
Well, Scott Pollard started with great defense, knocking the ball loose. Doug Christie finishes with a driving layup. Boy, Doug has just come out looking like he's not hurt of it.
Offensive foul on Bryant. A 9-0 Sacramento run. Kings with a good start. They lead by 11 here on the Kings Television Network.
Introducing the best America Online ever. New version 7.0. It's better, faster, and easier.
It's like a click and you're connected.
7.0 is fast.
It's got all the new features. It's just so easy.
All new AOL version 7.0.
Welcome.
It's everything you love about America Online.
You've got mail.
Now with cool new features and places to go.
I'm falling in love with the new features. 7.0 is the best.
Don't be a chicken, it's easy.
America Online, new version 7.0. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1. Call 1-800-4ONLINE.
We have been married 17 hours.
Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt are tying the knot.
Jane and I are getting married.
Oh, really? For the umpteenth time.
Marry me again.
But when we decided to include some of the funniest outtakes at the end of Heartbreakers on pay-per-view, we got mixed reactions from the actors.
No, no!
Are you kidding me? What?
Heartbreakers, with extra laughs and gaffes on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. So much more than just a movie.
Well, the Kings with the big lead early. We get to Jim Kozimor. Jim?
Guys, the Sacramento Kings have a tremendous reputation of being able to come back after being down big in ball games. We've already seen it this year. But let's not forget, they're pretty good at jumping out in front. It's better to play with the lead than it is to try to come from behind. Take a look at what the Kings have been able to do. The Kings are great in the first half. They're outscoring their opponents by around 8 points per ball game, outshooting them. Peja tops on the ball club. Only 2 times this year the Kings have trailed at the half. At Orlando, at home against Dallas. Last time the Kings and Lakers played down in Staples, the Kings led by 9 at the half. So they had the lead there, and they held LA to just 31% shooting, kind of like right now, where the Kings have jumped out to a very quick start. Grant, Jerry, back to you guys.
Yeah, Coach, you talk about the shooting of the Lakers. They're at 26%. Mike Bibby with an excellent start to this one.
Well, Mike Bibby's had several good looks at the basket, and when he gets good looks, I mean, the guy is a terrific shooter.
Well, Phil Jackson doesn't wait long to go to the bench. Robert Horry is in, as is Derek Fisher.
Yeah, this is probably his best basketball team. So this is the team that really, in the fourth quarter, you're going to see all the time.
Stojakovic all the way with the running right-hander. 21-8 Sacramento, a 7-point first quarter for Stojakovic.
Just a beautiful driving move by Peja. Puts the ball on the floor, shows the ability to get to the basket, and uses that running hook.
Christie knocks it away.
Boy, Doug Christie, Scott Pollard, both very active defensively.
Christie is doubled, and it's knocked out of bounds by Los Angeles with 12 to shoot.
Now watch this basket by Peja Stojakovic. A little fake, gets past Horry, right to the basket. Sees Shaq coming. Nice hook over the top.
Hedo Turkoglu coming in for Scott Pollard. And when the Lakers made their substitutions, Rick Adelman counters with Hedo Turkoglu.
Well, Hedo really can match up very well with Robert Horry, so that's one of the reasons you saw that move by Rick Adelman, because Horry, even though he's a very gifted power forward, is not a physical player.
An 11-0 run the last 3 minutes. That ball hit the shot clock after it bounced off the iron, so it will go to Los Angeles. So it is Derek Fisher, Kobe Bryant, Fox, Horry, and O'Neal on the front line.
Yeah, the Kings really have some good matchups out here defensively, with the exception, of course, of Shaq. I mean, which nobody can match up with him.
Short. And O'Neal, that's what O'Neal does better than anyone in the league. Even when you think you have position, he just reaches over the top and steals it from you.
Yeah, he's just so strong, and once he's in there, he's in there. I mean, you can't get him out of the paint area. He's so big and strong.
Now Shaq, 4 field goals, 8 points, 3 rebounds. It bounces off. Christie keeps it alive. And it's now going to be Laker basketball when we come back. 2 minutes, 50 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Shaquille O'Neal making a little gesture towards the veteran referee, Dick Pavetta. You watch here, look at the reach over Vlade Divac for 2 of his 8.
excitement. Live the experience. Come be a part of the action. Get your tickets now to the world's greatest game, live and in person. Tickets are as low as $10, even less in some markets. So call 1-800-4NBA-TICKS or log on to NBA.com. There's nothing better than being there.
Why would you jump somebody with a gun?
I guess we were supposed to meet.
She knows his face.
You never said a word about yourself the other night.
She knows his touch.
What is it you're looking for?
But she doesn't know the truth. Jennifer Lopez, you won't believe your eyes. Angel Eyes.
Now playing on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
21-10 Kings here in the first quarter. On Sunday, the Miami Heat come in. Kings beat them in Miami in November. And could it be the return of Chris Webber? Find out at 6 on Fox Sports Net when the Kings host the Miami Heat.
Yeah, that really, I think that game started the Heat on their current 12-game losing streak, Grant. So been a lot of L's, and you know Pat Riley and his Heat, they're trying to right the ship.
Well, Mike Bibby, we told you, I think the real key in this basketball game, and he is certainly not disappointed here in the opening quarter.
Well, Mike Bibby's been very productive, and here again, in that opener, as you said, I thought Lindsey Hunter did a nice job guarding Mike Bibby. Tonight, Mike Bibby's getting open. You see coming off a nice double screen there, knocking down a jumper. Lindsey Hunter gets there late. Looks like he maybe even got fouled. Mike Bibby kept his focus and knocked it in. So Mike Bibby definitely has got a feel for this game already.
Kings shooting 50%, but they missed 3 straight from the floor. Shaq pretty much keeping the Lakers close at the moment. See the rest of the team 1 of 11.
Shaq and Vlade Divac having a little conversation. Shaq's probably saying, Vlade, you're one of the best centers in the league, but I'm the best.
Even Vlade Divac can't argue with that. Lakers getting the bounce of the ball. Bryant all the way. Oh, a pretty reverse by Kobe Bryant.
It's amazing. 6'6", 6'7", just so graceful going to the hoop.
21-12. So the Lakers have scored 4 straight. 8 on the shot clock for Bibby. Has an opening. Boy, look at this. I mean, you talk about no defense. He went through 3 purple jerseys out there.
Yeah, I think that Derek Fisher was expecting Robert Horry to come and help. He didn't get there. One of the things that opened up the paint for him, Vlade Divac had Shaq occupied away from the basket.
I'm sure that would be Bibby's easiest basket of the night.
Maybe the easiest one for a month.
O'Neal. And Shaquille O'Neal has 10.
Oh, really, if you can keep Shaq shooting jump shots, even 7 or 8 footers like that, that's a good defensive effort.
23-14. Bibby playing catch with Divac. Good look, but it's not there, and Bryant with the rebound.
Yeah, Mike Bibby able to free up, going behind, getting Derek Fisher to go behind the screen. Got a good look, just couldn't connect.
You know, Turkoglu is being called for the foul here.
Well, watch Kobe Bryant now as he comes right down the lane. 3 Kings defenders, but hey, that's just an amazing athletic play. Kobe Bryant, there's very few like him in the world. Unfortunately, he's on the Lakers.
Well, Dr. Joyce Brothers discusses holiday stress with Nick and Marianne Monday morning on Good Day Sacramento. That's Monday only on UPN 31K Max. And Bryant makes good from the stripe. Kobe shoots 84% from the line.
Yeah, Kobe really just has no holes in his game. He's a guy, you know, certainly a great scorer, but can play point guard, can make threes, drive the basket. I mean, really, it's all there right now and only going to get better.
Jerry, since Phil Jackson went to the lineup change of Fisher and Horry, the Lakers have cut the 13-point lead down to 7.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt that Phil went to that lineup quicker than he wanted to.
Vlade against O'Neal. He'll go to the line. Shaq with his first foul.
Well, Vlade being very aggressive tonight, got his game going early against Samaki Walker. Now watch Shaq on Vlade now. Vlade just turns right across the lane. You'll see Shaq grab right across the arm, creates the foul.
So Divac with a pair. Well, kids, can you imagine what life will be like in the future? Enter the Ticket to the Future essay contest and earn the chance to have a Kings player visit your school and win a personal computer system. Visit kings.com or call area code 916-928-8136 for more info on the Ticket to the Future essay contest. Presented by the Kings, Southwest Airlines, and Quest. 1 of 2 for Divac. And it's an 8-point Sacramento lead with a minute left here in quarter number 1. Now Turkoglu on Bryant, who goes right around him. Divac came over to help, and he effected the shot of Kobe. 4 on 3 the other way. Christie, blocking foul called on the Lakers, Derek Fisher. And that will be free throws as the Lakers are in the penalty.
Boy, great defensive play by Vlade Divac. Really, I think, surprised Kobe Bryant. Now watch Doug Christie in the open court. You see Derek Fisher cannot get that second foot down, establish position. Easy call for the officials. Doug Christie is really forcing the action tonight. And I might say forcing it very effectively.
And Christie with a chance to put Sacramento up by 10.
Now watch Kobe Bryant. He's going to beat Hito off the dribble. Vlade comes up with nice help defense, makes Kobe change his shot, get a little piece of it. Really, I think it surprised Kobe. I don't think he knew that Vlade was in the area.
He was setting up for a big-time dunk.
Yeah, he was definitely going to set that one down.
10 points, Sacramento lead. Lakers into 2 for 1. Bryant draws the foul and makes the basket. Kobe Bryant and a chance for a 3-point play. Bryant in double figures.
The Lakers just spread the floor a little bit there, gave Kobe room to operate at the top of the key. Just watch this, just a little one-on-one, gets a little room. You see 3 white shirts come after him, can't stop the ball, a little bit of a reach. Just a great play. Great play by a great player.
Actually, Kobe with 8 points, beg your pardon. He gets to the line a lot. And he makes it 26-19. 9 for Bryant. See Shaq and Mitch Richmond watching here in the final 30 seconds of the first. Stojakovic. Kings not spaced well here on this set. Bibby, quick shot, and he hits. Mike Bibby, he has 10 in the first quarter.
Well, Mike Bibby definitely has a feel for the jump shot tonight. We noticed, he's looking for his shot just about every time he's catching it, and that's going to put a lot of pressure on the Lakers.
So the Lakers with the final possession here of quarter number 1. Fisher. Blocked by Divac. Stojakovic with time. A 3. Oh, well, that's been huge. But nevertheless, an outstanding first quarter for the team in white. We have played 12 minutes of basketball from Sacramento, and it's the Kings 28, the Lakers 19.
New America Online version 7.0 is here.
There's never been a better time to join.
Call now for our best offer ever.
7.0 is filled with a whole bunch of new stuff.
Bing! You got your instant messages.
It's fun getting email.
You've got mail. Call now, sign up over the phone, and be online in minutes.
Customer service is great.
7.0 makes it even easier.
Call 1-877-265-0200 now to join AOL and get a risk-free special offer for new members.
What are you waiting for?
America Online. So easy to use, no wonder it's #1.
He's every parent's worst nightmare.
I found a treasure that's up on a rope. We can live like kings.
He's loud. He's obnoxious. He's 28, and he still lives at home. Tom Green.
That's my phone.
Freddie Got Fingered.
Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
I play center for the Bulls. I'm the point guard for the Mystics.
I
play
power forward for the Sixers.
6 man. My dad's the head coach for the Lakers.
Small forward.
The 3-point specialist for the Celtics.
You can play or coach in the Junior NBA or Junior WNBA member league near you. Log on to NBA.com or call us at 866-JR-HOOPS to learn how you can participate as a player, coach, or parent.
I'm a small forward for the Spurs.
I'm the shooting guard for the Bucks. No, really, I am.
Well, Sacramento dominates quarter number 1. They lead at 28-19, and that gets us to the Tower record breaker for tonight. It was December 7th, 1986. The Lakers beat the Warriors 132-100 for Coach Pat Riley's 300th career victory. He reached that plateau in 416 games, faster than any other coach in NBA history, beating Billy Cunningham's previous record of 430 games. Tower, no music, no life. Boy, you think Pat Riley's ever endured a more difficult time than right now?
Well, no, he hasn't. I will tell you this, he wouldn't have reached that record nearly as quickly if it hadn't been for me. Just think about that.
You know, that's a very good point. You know, that's solid. Because you look back at the numbers and your record against the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean,
that's very true.
Very true. So I feel like Riles owes me something.
I agree.
Right now, Riles is definitely struggling. He's a great coach, absolutely great basketball coach. And even through this losing, I think I've seen every game they've had. They've really played hard. So, you know, you wish him the best, but not Sunday.
That's right. You know, that's a very good point, though, Jer. That's nice embellishment to that Tower record for tonight. All right,
you know, I have a lot of admiration. I try to help the guy out. You know, what can you do?
Walker back in. Devin George in for the first time. Ori with Fisher and Kobe Bryant. 8 to shoot for the Lakers. Pollard back in with Thunderbird. And George not there, and Thunderbird with the rebound. It's Bibby in the backcourt with Bobby Jackson. Pollard, Turkoglu, and Thunderbird up front. 2 Lakers have scored. I don't have to tell you which 2. Hito. And it's going to be Devin George. Can't catch up with it. Sacramento basketball.
Well, great hustle played both teams. Just a case where the Lakers couldn't come up with the ball. Well, a lot of good effort out here. Both teams going at it. I mean, this is a heavyweight slugfest. I mean, everybody knows certainly the Lakers are the champions, but they know the Kings are legitimate contenders.
Now Pollard trying to free up Turkoglu. He does. Well, I'm surprised Hito didn't fire that. He had a good look.
Yeah, probably should have.
Now Jackson, a tougher shot from the corner. Doesn't matter. A 3-ball for Bobby Jackson.
Bobby J struggled with his outside shot against Philadelphia, even though he had a strong all-around game. Getting started very well tonight.
31-19.
Well, with this lineup on the floor, you know, Kobe Bryant's got to be the focus of this offense.
Out of bounds, turnover Lakers. Good Sacramento defense. Jerry, this about us, and first we'll get a look at the Kings on offense.
Kobe Bryant playing Bobby very well, but Bobby, as you know, can just jump to the sky, jumped over the top and got it away.
I'm not sure he can defend much better than the Kings have here in the first half. Turkoglu gets it back. Offensive foul. He used that off arm to shield away Devin George. So it goes to the Lakers.
Yeah, Hito in that particular possession really was double teamed. That had been a good chance to kick the ball out. You know, you really don't want to try to attack double teams with the dribble. Move the ball, pass it. That creates problems for the defense.
See the turnover story. Don't get too greedy, Jerry, if you're Sacramento here. Continue what you've been doing. George. And it's Walker looking for the second chance. Short. Who wants it? And a jump ball between Robert Ori and Hito Turkoglu.
Well, Kings having a tough time coming up with the ball off the board, but certainly it's not a lack of effort. Just seemed like some strange bounces out there.
Well, Jerry, a big key in this game so far. The Kings were 1 of 19 from three-point land when they played the Lakers in November. Tonight they're 2 of 3.
Yeah, and I think that's a key in this game. You really need to make threes against the Lakers to win.
Now Fisher off the tap from 16. Boy, the Lakers shooting the ball horribly. Here come the Kings. 4-on-2. Jackson steps on the accelerator. Turkoglu. Yes.
What a beautiful fast break handled by Bobby Jackson. Delivered the ball perfectly.
Biggest lead of the game. Now a mismatch. Bibby's going to need help. He gets it from Thunderbird. And Bibby with the rebound.
Well, Derek Fisher, a deadly shooter that time, not able to connect.
Bibby short. And the Lakers look to break out 3-on-2. Now the Kings get back in transition.
Bobby Jackson guarding Kobe Bryant. Certainly a height advantage for Kobe.
Ori off the window. Robert Ori with his first basket.
Robert Ori, an unusual power forward. Very much more comfortable facing the basket out on the perimeter.
Well, that's the first basket from the Lakers other than Bryant or O'Neal. 33-21. Hito thought he was fouled. He does not get the whistle. Now he'll have to play defense. Bryant. 2 more for Kobe. He has 11 in the game.
Well, Kobe is going to take over the offense for the Lakers. Certainly, you know that.
Timeout, Sacramento. 8 minutes and 36 seconds left. And it's the Kings leading by 10 here on the Kings Television Network.
Forget everything you've ever seen and experience the adventure, the mystery, the power of Final Fantasy. You okay? Final Fantasy, the spirits within.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
They are the shining stars of the NBA, the world's greatest players, and you can bring them together for the 2002 NBA All-Star Game in Philadelphia. It's NBA All-Star Balloting presented by America Online. Your chance to choose from the speed, strength, and dominance of the league's best players. To cheer on your favorite All-Stars, make your vote count. Vote online at NBA.com or America Online keyword NBA All-Star to assemble your team of shining stars.
Serve the truth. Fine. You can't shoot free throws.
Sacramento by 10. Then we get in with Jim Kozimora underneath the basket. Koz, what's up?
Well, guys, when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers or any team in Los Angeles, really wouldn't mean much unless Hollywood came into play. And the Lakers have their share of big-time stars outside of the world of sports. Let's take a look at 2 of them, including Shaq Bialydocious, Shaquille O'Neal. Sure, 5 rap albums, including a greatest hits. Who can forget the famous line, supercalifragilistic Shaq-Bialydocious? Also 10 movies, among them Blue Chips, and also some crazy movie in which he played a robot. Oh, Kazam, let's not forget. Rick Fox, saw him the other night on HBO's Oz. He's been in 6 films, and although maybe Rick hasn't won an Academy Award, he's married to Vanessa Williams. He might not have the big acting prize, but he got a prize of his own in his missus. Guys, let's go back to you.
And who could forget the parade scene in Blue Chips from French Lick, Indiana, Grant? Did you see the movie? Did you see the movie?
No, I actually did not.
Well, I'll show you. I'll show you that
French Lick,
scene.
Indiana.
That's right.
You got to be kidding me.
I am not kidding you.
Wow. Boy, they must have to bring in a lot of batteries for the electricity. All right, now Pollard. Hito forced it. He was fouled, though, no question. I thought they were going to. It's kind of a late call, but George clearly got him on the arm.
Yeah, Devin George, very long and athletic player, did bother the shot. Luckily for Hito, he also got some of the arm. Now watch as the head fake gets past George. George comes back, gets Hito right across the wrist.
Well, Thursday at 7 o'clock, you get all your information on the Kings. Steve Buzzard will host Kings Talk Thursday at 7. That's Kings Talk Thursday at 7, only on Sports 1140 KHDK.
And Buzz knows his stuff. I mean, the man knows hoops. Well, sort of.
Hito, 35-23 and a 12-point lead. Well, he better know his stuff on Thursday night, because that's when he's going to be on.
Well, he's got time to study, so he'll be prepared. There's Peja getting a little rest.
Yeah, he's watching Shaquille O'Neal, who came in after that last time out. Fisher along too, rounding out Funderburk with the rebound.
Lawrence Funderburk really has picked his rebounding up this year per minute, doing an outstanding job.
Boy, when Chris Webber comes back, it's going to be tough for Rick Adelman not to find Lawrence Funderburk some minutes, wouldn't you think?
Really would be. I mean, this guy's done a heck of a job.
Funderburk, the step back, he loves this shot. Not this time, and O'Neal boxes out in front of Pollard.
Kings doing a good job overall rebounding. They're still out rebounding the Lakers, which of course are a great rebounding team.
George hits, so he's the 4th Laker to score. 10-point Sacramento lead.
You know, Devin George, that's what he's in there for, to provide some offense.
Jackson. And Robert Horry with the rebound. Kings have lost a little bit of energy. I think the fans sense it, and they try to get into the game. O'Neal, though, quiets them with a power dunk. Shaquille O'Neal, and it's 35-27, 12 for Shaq.
Well, Shaq caught the ball right in front of the ring, and when he gets it in that deep, it's totally unstoppable. That's a case where Scott Pollard might have to think about trying to front him if he could.
And a foul on Derek Fisher.
Now watch where Shaq catches the ball. Derek Fisher catching the ball. He's 3 foot away from the hoop, and from that angle, that's impossible to stop. There's a case where he's difficult to get in front of, but you can't let him get that deep.
And Stojakovic back in. Lakers on an 8-2 run. Bibby sits down for the first time. And Hito knocks down the long ball. The lead back to double digits at 38-27.
Well, it's good not only to see Hito make the shot, but just to take the shot. Probably trying to do a lot off the dribble.
Well, he's got 7 points here in the first half. Oh, a gorgeous move by Kobe Bryant.
Oh, boy. I'll tell you what. Every time you see Kobe Bryant, he shows you something that you just don't think is possible.
13 for Bryant. Stojakovic now. Guarded by Devin George. Got to be careful not to do too much. And George did a great job there. Kings turn it over for the 5th time. Fisher, and he'll go to the line and earn it. He was fouled by Scott Pollard.
Now watch Kobe Bryant on this play. Just gets past Peja Stojakovic with a great little spin move back to the basket. Scott Pollard comes over late, and of course, with that athleticism all the way to the rack. Watch his spin move back, and then just with a great finish.
So Fisher, who has not scored, he's missed 4 from the floor. Well, if you're mailing packages this holiday season, you won't want to miss Good Day Sacramento on Monday morning. You'll find out the U.S. Post Office mailing schedule and why it soon may go bankrupt.
Well, Kobe getting his first rest, and that's probably kind of a sigh of relief from the Kings fans.
Yep, he's got 13. 38-31. Kings had a 14-point lead, down to 7. Funderburk challenging, and he challenged the wrong man. O'Neal said, see you later. Fisher in transition. Boy, Fisher just not shooting the ball well at all. Careful, Jackson had Ori sneak up behind him. Jackson, yes, Bobby Jackson. Nice move into the lane, and the lead is 9 for Sacramento.
Well, Bobby Jackson sees all those great Laker athletes, goes right at him because he's a great athlete.
And Phil Jackson calls a timeout. 5 minutes and 37 seconds left in the first half. Sacramento by 9.
Get ready.
Do you like water? It's my second favorite thing in the world.
And what's your first favorite?
For the sexiest.
Would anybody care for another burger?
I'll have a hot dog if you have one.
Funniest.
How come you never wear a uniform? I bet you look real good in it.
And the smartest comedy is finally here.
I gotta admit, she's not perfect.
How not perfect can one woman be?
One Night at McCool's.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
You want some stuffing?
Gravy.
Okay. You carry both of these? Yeah. Get a 4. Who's your favorite player? All of them?
December is U2 month on DirecTV. As a special holiday gift to you, DirecTV is proud to offer this exclusive free view event every day in December on Channel 103. Catch Elevation 2001 U2 live from Boston, plus legends, videos, and other rarely seen U2 footage all month long. Look out for U2's latest DVD at Best Buy stores nationwide.
Kings basketball brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. Southwest Airlines, the low-fare leader for 30 years. Bobby Jackson, Hito Turkoglu. Excellent numbers. And you see Hito last 4 games, 18.5, but very good percentage. And Bobby Jackson, 14 points last 7 games. And those two tonight have combined for 12 first half points.
Well, they are truly integral parts of this basketball team. They don't usually start the basketball game, but they play key minutes.
7 on the clock for the Lakers to shoot. Ori. Now it's O'Neal. Oh, a nice pass to Devin George. Very well executed.
Really a page out of Vlade Divac's book, but Shaquille O'Neal, you know, this is another area where his game continually improves. He's not only developed a little bit of a half hook, but the passing skills are there as well.
Tell you, George has been a nice surprise for Phil Jackson. He worked hard in the offseason on his game, and he's really been good for the Lakers.
Now watch this pass into Shaq. See the cutter, little drop off as Lawrence Vandenberg comes to double. Shaq just puts it between the double team, perfectly placed.
Doug Christie's going to come back in. And Lawrence Vandenberg sits. 12 on the 24.
Kings really going small now, but trying to get more athletic, and I think what Rick Adelman feels that the Lakers have kind of fighting back into this game with their athleticism.
5 on the shot clock. Stojakovic. Now it's Christie's going to have to fire. He doesn't see the clock. 24-second violation. So Shaquille O'Neal with another rejection. And the Lakers down 7, get it right back with 4:55 left here in the half.
Now watch this as Peja comes to the basket, comes to a jump stop, but there's Shaq, swats it away. Now Doug right there, if he had moved the ball over to Peja, Peja would have had a good look. Didn't see him.
And Shaquille O'Neal has 14. Lakers making their move here in the second. They were down 14, and now it's a 5-point game. Careless ball handling by Jackson. 3-on-3.
Yeah, Bobby challenged Derek Fisher. Certainly a mistake on that play because Derek Fisher, great defender, good hands.
7th turnover. And it counts. Well, got to remember the Lakers are a championship caliber ball club, and you just never ever get them down enough. They'll come roaring back, and they've done that. And O'Neal, who shoots 51% from the line, can make it a 2-point game.
Now watch this little drop-off pass. Robert Horry here again. Shaq's in right around the paint, able to get the ball. Great look from Robert Horry. Waits till Shaq creates a little bit of space so he can catch the ball. And of course, when he's, as we've said, when he's within 3 to 4 foot of the basket, simply unstoppable. But you know, as we've talked about the top, Grant, you know, 39-2. You can't be 39-2 unless you're a special basketball team.
No question.
And they are. You know, it's not just Shaq and Kobe. They've got some other nice playmates out there with them, but those players also know that Shaq and Kobe are the main men.
Well, you see the last 5 games, just 42%. Never been a good shooter. And he hits that one. 2-point game.
Yeah, he has occasionally he'll have a stretch where he'll shoot 60% or so, but usually it doesn't last too long.
Well, turnovers this quarter have been a big story in why the Lakers have been able to come back from 14 down.
Yeah, when Phil Jackson went to his bench and got Robert Horry and Devin George into the game, I think it really changed the tempo.
Kings have not passed the ball lately, Jerry. They've stopped their passing game, and it's hurt them.
It really has, because this, like I said, this Laker team, they're a great defensive team as well. They're not just offense.
Bryant, and we're tied at 40.
Well, Kings fans wanted a travel call. Didn't get one. Of course, Kobe Bryant can give him a half a foot. That's all he needs.
So much for your 14-point lead, and again, no passing.
Well, Kings just not getting real good looks at the basket. As you said, it's one and done. You know, dribble down and shoot.
That's what they did in the 4th quarter in L.A. when they had a 9-point lead, and they ended up losing the game. O'Neal. Lakers cannot get the lead for the first time, but they may here. And we're going to have a late whistle, and Phil Jackson gets up off the bench. You can see him coming into your screen there, but he's not happy with that foul call.
Watch this move by Kobe Bryant against Bobby Jackson. Fans want a travel call. Looks like a good play to me, quite honestly. Just a complete, you know, step and a half, which you're allowed. That's just great athleticism. He's so athletic, it does make things look a little unusual.
3rd team foul on the Lakers. Divac. And a foul called on the Lakers. It's going to be on Robert Horry.
Divac wanted a goaltend, but really Shaq kind of smacked that one before it really got to its peak. Now watch as Vlade comes across the lane, tries to go under Shaq. Now Shaq smacks it right there before it gets a chance to get to the basket. Vlade was hoping that maybe it got to the backboard.
Now Singular Wireless and the Kings invite you to enter the Be a King for a Day contest. The grand prize winner and 3 guests will get the royal treatment at a Kings home game. To enter, just stop by any Singular Wireless location and fill out an entry form. Contest ends December 29th. So Vlade Divac's 2 of 4 from the line tonight, and it's 41-40.
As we've seen this game develop, we've seen the rebounding now even out. Kings definitely had a big advantage in the first quarter.
Bryant. And O'Neal will go to the line. Vlade Divac's fouled him. Timeout on the floor with 2 minutes and 49 seconds left here in the first half. And when we come back, the Lakers will be able to take the lead from the line for the first time in this ball game.
These are the faces of hope. Brave, constant, and committed to raising our spirits. They are the ones who carry on and grow stronger each day. We are inspired by their courage, and they touch our lives as only heroes can.
The doctor is back.
Dr. Doolittle actually speaks with animals.
This is good news.
To put the wild
Hello, Clarice.
back in wildlife.
I'm teaching you how to fish.
One just touched me. One just touched me.
Ooh, the big scary bear.
Eddie Murphy.
You haven't had sex in 48 years?
But am I a machine?
Dr. Doolittle 2.
Now playing on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
Check it out. NBA League Pass on DirecTV. Ow! It's super bad. All the action. Baby, get on up. Pick up the phone. Dial for love. What a deal. Bring it on. Up to 40 games a week.
Get your courtside seat and catch up to 40 games a week from outside your local viewing area for $179 or 4 payments of $44.75. To order NBA League Pass on DirecTV, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or log on to DirecTVSports.com.
41-40. And for the Lakers, well, it's the duo of O'Neal and Bryant.
Well, Shaquille O'Neal, when he gets the ball in close, guess what? It's a throwdown, and he's been in close really the entire second quarter. Kings have to do a better job keeping the big guy out if possible. And then, of course, his partner in crime, the great Kobe Bryant, showing that ability to get to the basket, hang, double clutch. Hey, he's got every kind of move possible.
Well, I mean, that says it all right there.
Yeah, you know, it's not a surprise. I mean, certainly they've got some good, very gifted teammates to go with them. But the reason they're 39-2, Grant, is Shaq and Kobe.
And he's 2 of 2. Well, one of our videotape operators tonight, Wayne Randolph, celebrating his 27th wedding anniversary, and he'd like to tell his lovely wife Sheila happy 27th. And he has a message for his wife.
He says, "I love you." 27 years. Now, would Sheila be celebrating her 27th as well?
Well, O'Neal 1 of 2, and it's a tied ball game. Peja a 3. Yes. Stojakovic with 10.
Boy, just what the Kings needed. A long bomb. That kind of rights the ship temporarily.
44-41. Kings 4 of 5 from beyond the arc. Lakers still looking for their first. Rebound Stojakovic.
Well, Vlade Divac's nice defensive job kept Shaq from dunking the ball, made him take a shot.
One-on-one basketball. Fox thought he was fouled. Peja may have traveled and now throws it away. I just, you know, again, Jerry, the Kings just getting out of that offense there.
Yeah, now here's Peja just facing up, takes one bounce, sees Derek Fisher and goes over the top. Now that's a good offensive move, no wasted motion. But you're right, Grant. What we're seeing, Peja's doing a little too much one-on-one stuff. This is a good defensive team with athletes. You're not going to free up one-on-one consistently. Maybe Kobe is, but nobody else can do it that way.
Bryant's not going to miss 2 like that very often. See if the Kings can capitalize.
Yeah, Kings really need to get in their offense, work the ball, have a little patience.
All right, there we go. That's the 4th pass. Tough shot by Divac. I'm surprised he didn't kick out, and Ori with the rebound.
Yeah, really had a little help down on Vlade. Bobby Jackson probably had a legitimate look at the basket.
Fisher, foot on the line, a 2-ball. Rebound Jackson. Fisher not finding the stroke tonight. He has missed 6.
And And that's a good sign for the Kings, because when the Lakers make threes, they are unbeatable.
Well, Doug Christie, the basket will count, and he'll go to the line, try to put Sacramento up by 6.
Now watch, Bobby Jackson finds Doug Christie against Derek Fisher. Mismatch size-wise. Doug goes right to the basket, uses the left hand just in case Rick Fox comes over to help.
And now Lindsey Hunter back in for Derek Fisher, who is 0 of 6 in the ball game.
Boy, you got to like the way these Kings have fought off this Laker run.
Well, I'll be talking with Joe Maloof coming up at the half. First half stats and highlights, and Coles will talk with John Wetzel. Doug Christie, who was questionable up until game time, has 9 points, along with 5 assists and 3 rebounds.
Yeah, I think Rick Allen really feels good about the way this team has played in the last 2 or 3 minutes.
And Fox snuck in on a nice pass by O'Neal.
Just as Peja Stojakovic was thinking about helping on Shaq, Shaq delivered the ball.
Final minute here of the half. And the foul by Shaquille O'Neal. Or is it going to be on Horry? Actually, it's Horry, Jerry, for the grab. He fouled before O'Neal made the contact. And Robert Horry has just picked up his second.
Now watch as Bobby Jackson delivers the ball to Vlade. He's on the run. You'll see the swipe by Robert Horry right across the forearms of Vlade Divac.
Vlade has made 2 of 4, now 3 of 5. If you're joining us late, Sacramento had a 14-point lead earlier in the half. Lakers came back to tie. They could not go ahead, and now it's 48-43. And Vlade, 3 of 6. You can say all you want about Shaquille O'Neal, but Vlade Divac this year has been Shaquille O'Neal-esque at the free throw line. And a 3 no good.
Well, Robert Horry kept it alive. Peja Stojakovic not able to get the rebound.
Fox. Short, and now the Lakers can hold for the final opportunity.
Well, that's one thing about long shots. They become long rebounds.
Down to 8. And Bobby Jackson with a foul to give. That's a good foul there, Jerry. Now 3 seconds left.
Sure was. I mean, get Kobe away from the basket area. Now Lakers only have 3 seconds.
Bryant, see if he can work his magic. And a good first half for Sacramento. They'll take the lead into the locker room. O'Neal, 8 of 12. Bryant, 6 of 13. Those two combined for over 30 points. But it's Sacramento with the lead, 48-43. And when we come back, a conversation with Joe Maloof. That's next on the Kings Television Network.
What's it like to be blonde for a day?
I can't tell you.
Oh my God, for a penny? You can totally find out. On Christmas Day, you can order Behind Legally Blonde on pay-per-view for just 1 cent.
No.
We'll take you up the highlights and down the perms for all the drama behind the drama of Legally Blonde. Join Reese Witherspoon,
me,
and director Robert Luketti.
And cut!
On December 25th for a one-time, 1 penny, totally awesome offer Behind Legally Blonde on Blockbuster Ticket only on DirecTV.
It's a completely brilliant plan.
My man, NBA League Pass on DirecTV. Ow! I feel good. It's super bad. All the action, baby. Get on up, pick up the phone. Hey, what a deal. Bring it on, up to 40 games a week.
Get your courtside seat and catch up to 40 games a week from outside your local viewing area for $179 or 4 payments of $44.75. To order NBA League Pass on DirecTV, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or log on to DirecTVSports.com.
Bridget Jones, wanton sex goddess. Mom.
To take control of her life, Bridget Jones is keeping a diary.
Resolution number 1. Will not fantasize about my boss, Daniel Cleaver.
And life is giving her something to write about. From the makers of Notting Hill, Bridget Jones's Diary.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
enjoying this Friday night affair as it's the Lakers and the Kings here on the Kings Television Network. Well, it's an absolute pleasure to have with us Joe Maloof of Maloof Sports and Entertainment. And first of all, happy holidays to you. And I know it's happy so far because your team's playing so well. Are you surprised with how well they've done without C-Webb?
Little surprised, you know, very excited about it. To be 14-5 at this juncture without C-Webb, it's great. We're really excited about it.
You know, when you bought the team, I don't know if you really knew what you were getting into. Now, your dad with the Rockets, so you had an experience of being around an NBA ball club. But did you expect the stardom that you received? I mean, the other night, you know, you're on another, network show extra. We've seen you on NBC and all the networks. You're on the national radio shows. How have you and the family accepted that? Is that a lot of fun?
Yeah, it's fun, you know. We're a little surprised by it all. I mean, we really love athletics, and the reason we bought the Kings was because of our love for athletics and for the NBA and our respect for David Stern, the commissioner. But you know, it's a little overwhelming at times, but at the same time, it's good for our franchise. Sure. It's good for the city of Sacramento because it does bring fame to Sacramento, and I think people around the country understand now what kind of team that we do have.
From day one, you said the one thing that you were going to do is you're going to cater to your customer. You've done that. And I think when fans have walked into Arc Arena, they continue to see new things. I know on the concourse level, I'll tell you, the food is great. We've got sushi from Makuni's. You've got all kinds of foods. It's not just your standard hot dogs and popcorn anymore.
No, we're trying to find the next nacho. You know, nacho was a thing that happened about 3-4 years ago. It was really a big hit. And so we brought in sopapillas now. We're bringing in a new salsa from New Mexico called El Pinto salsa. Krispy Kreme donuts just came aboard, so you know, we want to give the fan an opportunity to try different things and to enjoy themselves because they do spend a lot of money here, and we want it to be an enjoyable experience.
You know, we've been talking a lot about the Palms, the new family casino in Vegas, and it's a pleasure to be there for the grand opening. I know Jim Cozemore's had some nice features at the half showing you the Palms, but how are things going? It's been great, huh?
Is Jim Cozemore back yet? No, he had a lot of fun there, and he did a good job reporting. And no, the Palms is doing extremely well. We're very pleased with it, and want to thank the people of Sacramento because we've had a lot of customers or season ticket holders and people that attend the Kings games in Las Vegas at the Palms. It's been great.
Yeah, and I know that your brother George has worked up some special deals for him. So if the Kings fans are interested, call up the Palms Reservations, tell them you're a Kings season ticket holder, and you get a special deal or two.
Yeah, I think there's some special on rooms and, of course, the buffets and some of the food restaurants, and I mean, there's a lot of things that we'll do for Sacramento Kings fans because we do appreciate them. They're the best.
Now we're going to keep an eye on you in the second half here. You know, it's the old nemesis, the Lakers, and boy, I'll tell you, every time we're down in LA, I know you've had to bow your head walking out of the Staples Center. It'd be nice to walk out of here with a victory, huh?
I'm tired of bowing my head, and Gavin's tired of bowing his head. I mean, we really need to win tonight. And I think we've come a long way. I mean, now that we can compete with the Lakers, why not beat them?
Sure.
We have opportunities to beat them. Let's go out and beat them.
Yeah, I think that's great because the goal of you and your family is, hey, let's not think about just making the playoffs, but win a championship.
Let's win a championship. Yeah. I mean, there's no reason we can't. We've invested the money. We have one of the top teams in the NBA, the second or third best record. I mean, we can compete with the Lakers now.
Absolutely. Joe, thanks very much. We appreciate it.
All right, Grant. Thank you.
All right, we'll come back. Busy night in the NBA. We'll have the NBA scoreboard when we come back. Kings and Lakers, second half action, and a lot more straight ahead on the Kings Television Network.
I'm ready. NBA League Pass out on DirecTV. It's super bad. It's hot. All the action. Baby, get on up. Make the call. How you gonna beat that? What a deal. Bring it on. Up to 40 games a week.
Get your courtside seat and catch up to 40 games a week from outside your local viewing area for $179 or 4 payments of $44.75. To order NBA League Pass on DirecTV, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or log on to DirecTVSports.com.
Start the weekend in a new way with Blockbuster Ticket only on DirecTV. Enjoy new pay-per-view movies every Friday night.
The dream is always the same.
Open your mind.
It is not a fairy tale.
And experience the wonder. Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. Start the weekend right with Blockbuster Ticket only on DirecTV. Tune to the 100s and order with your remote.
My man, NBA League Pass on DirecTV. Ow! At home our way. It's super bad. Better than courtside. Baby, get on up, make the call. Bring it on. What a deal. It's hot. Up to 40 games a week.
Get your courtside seat and catch up to 40 games a week from outside your local viewing area for $179 or 4 payments of $44.75. To order NBA League Pass on DirecTV, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or log on to DirecTVSports.com.
Now is your final opportunity to see Sweet November.
What?
Gotta be kidding me.
You see, Keanu Reeves is this very busy guy.
You know, there are actually people who don't work 24 hours a day.
That is until he meets Charlize Theron.
You have to live with me here for a month.
And learns that it takes just a month to change your life forever.
You have me forever.
Change your life forever and watch Sweet November on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
We are back here at Arco. There's the Kings Media Relations Director, Troy Hansen, and his son, Nicholas, watching this halftime show. The Dogs and the Frisbees, and our NBA scoreboard. Vince Carter, I think he had like 45, 42 and 15 rebounds. Not bad. They beat Denver in OT. You see Indiana knocks off Chicago in overtime. Boston beats Phoenix 109-102. Final. New Jersey 2 better than Cleveland. Orlando beats Atlanta. San Antonio knocks off Philly. Philly 0-3 on this road trip. And it's tough going for Philly. At the half, Miami leads Seattle. Look at that score. And in the second, Clips 3 better than Utah in the second. Charlotte, big lead on Golden State. Well, stats and highlights coming up next. Kings by 5 at the break.
A hero is someone who is strong and determined, courageous and dedicated. Someone who is loyal to their family and friends, and known for their kindness to strangers. They are defined by the spirit of their convictions and the selflessness of their actions. They are our heroes.
Start the weekend in a new way with a movie from Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. Enjoy new pay-per-view movies every Friday night. The Doctor is in. Again.
This is good news.
Eddie Murphy is back in Dr. Dolittle 2. Now say ah. Start the weekend right in the comfort of your own home with Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. Tune to the 100s and order with your remote.
You want some stuffing?
Gravy.
Okay. You carry both of these? Yeah. Get a fork. Who's your favorite player? All of them?
Well, Sacramento at the half leading this one 48-43. Grant Napier along with Jerry Reynolds. And all in all, I know Rick Adelman's going to be happy. The 14-point lead. Lakers tied it, but then the Kings made a little run at the end of the second quarter.
Yeah, I thought the Kings really did. Certainly the game changed in the second quarter. The Lakers seemed to take over the game, but I thought the Kings fought back nicely. Got a nice lead. So anytime you're ahead of the Lakers, you got to feel pretty good at the half.
Yeah. Well, let's see some of those first half highlights, and we start with L.A.
Well, and you start with L.A., you start with Shaquille O'Neal, and when he gets the ball in deep, that's what happened. Not only does he throw it down, he may hurt the rim. Here, Scott Pollard allows Shaq to get in too tight. And again, Shaq moves very well without the ball, gets the ball in deep, and just throws it down. And, of course, the other part of the dynamic duo, Kobe Bryant going left, showing a little finger roll at the basket, one-on-one against Doug Christie down the middle of the paint, gets a nice little roll for a three-point play. Gets Peja, spins back into the paint, and then throws it down before help can get there. So those two guys, as usual, doing it all. For the Kings, Mike Bibby taking a little shovel pass, knocking the little jump shot down. Really has the feel and the stroke tonight, going against Derek Fisher. Here again, Fisher trying to guard him. Mike Bibby all the way to the basket, takes advantage of a weak Laker defense on that trip. Peja Stojakovic fakes outside, just takes the three over the top of Rick Fox. And here, watch this running one-hander. Shaq gets there a little bit too late. Another look from Peja as he uses a great Mike Bibby screen to get a nice jump shot. So Kings have definitely had their highlights as well.
We get to the halftime stats brought to you by the Sacramento Bee. For highlight stats and in-depth coverage of tonight's game, read tomorrow's Bee. Kings at 46%. Free throws good. Three-point shooting outstanding. Offensive rebounds favor the Lakers. Points in the paint to the Lakers, but the Kings with 6 more fast break points. We'll come back and we'll hear from John Wetzel when we return. Sacramento by 5.
Bridget Jones, wanton sex goddess. Mom!
To take control of her life, Bridget Jones is keeping a diary.
Resolution number 1. Will not fantasize about my boss, Daniel Cleaver.
And life is giving her something to write about. From the makers of Notting Hill, Bridget Jones's Diary.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
They are the shining stars of the NBA, the world's greatest players, and you can bring them together for the 2002 NBA All-Star Game in Philadelphia. It's NBA All-Star Balloting presented by America Online. Your chance to choose from the speed, strength, and dominance of the league's best players. To cheer on your favorite All-Stars, make your vote count. Vote online at NBA.com or America Online keyword NBA All-Star to assemble your team of shining stars.
December is U2 month on DirecTV. As a special holiday gift to you, DirecTV is proud to offer this exclusive free view event every day in December on Channel 103. Catch Elevation 2001 U2 live from Boston, plus legends, videos, and other rarely seen U2 footage all month long. Look out for U2's latest DVD at Best Buy stores nationwide.
I play center for the Bulls. I'm the point guard for the Mystics.
I play power forward for the Sixers.
Six man. My dad's the head coach for the Lakers.
Small forward.
The three-point specialist for the Celtics.
You can play or coach in the Junior NBA or Junior WNBA member league near you. Log on to NBA.com or call us at 866-JR-HOOPS to learn how you can participate as a player, coach, or parent.
I'm a small forward for the Spurs.
I'm the shooting guard for the Bucks. No, really, I am.
Well, the Kings will start the second half with a 48-43 lead. 24 minutes of basketball left as Sacramento looks to even up the series with the Lakers at a game apiece. Jim Kozimor standing by with John Wetzel. Coz?
All right, Wetz, different quarters there. Kings played real well in the first, but the Lakers came back in the second. What was the difference?
Well, I think, again, it stemmed from our offense. We didn't show any patience. We tried to go one-on-one, and consequently, they got easy baskets in transition, and we have to be patient with the ball offensively. Move the ball, make passes, make them defend us. If we do that, we get real good shots, and we get a chance that they don't run out and get easy transition baskets.
Save the boys second half. Go get them. There you have it. That's John Wetzel. Little throw problem tonight. Kings did have a 14-point lead in that first half. Lakers were never able to get one. Good to see the Kings bounce back and extend that lead to 5, which is where it's at right now. Grant, Jerry, let's go back to you.
All right, Coz, thank you very much. You see the leading scorers, Stojakovic with 10, Bibby with 10, Doug Christie with a nice job, 9 points and 3 assists. And for the Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal, 18 points, 7 rebounds, Kobe 15 and 3, and Devin George 4 points in 8 minutes. Well, Jerry, what do the Kings have to do to win this basketball game?
Well, you know, it's the same old story, second verse maybe, but you do have to limit Shaq's touches. Anything you can do to keep him out of the low box area, that's the number one thing. And of course, probably get help on not only Shaq but Kobe Bryant. Especially with Kobe, you just can't let him get a lot of space and go one-on-one because he has the ability to beat anybody off the dribble.
Well, Mitch Richmond back at Arco Arena, but he is not a factor in the Lakers. He plays sparingly coming off the bench, but he knew that when he signed the deal with Los Angeles. You can see, he's only averaging 4 points a game.
Yeah, well, I think it's definitely probably been a little surprise. I think they expect a little more from Mitch. I think he's trying to learn the offense, and I think it's really tough for a guy that's been a major guy with the ball, and the offense has been built around him to have to come in and learn how to just fit in and kind of stay out of the way.
Well, I know one thing,
too.
It's better than what he experienced in Washington.
Well, it certainly is, and this is a great team, but I'm sure he'd like to be playing a little more, and I think as the year goes, he will.
All right, Lakers basketball to start this third quarter. It's Hunter with Kobe Bryant, O'Neal, Walker on the front line with Rick Fox. Five to shoot. Good defense by the Kings here. Fox sees the clock. And oh boy, with 1 second, did he bait Peja Stojakovic, Jerry.
Yeah,
kind of a
Peja.
defensive lapse there.
Yeah, Peja just knows he made a crucial mistake there. Very good defense until right at the end here. Now, Peja has him. Clock's running down. He leaves his feet. And here again, you don't want to leave your feet on a perimeter player. The odds of blocking a jump shot are slim anyway.
McDonald's Family Nights are back. Purchase your McDonald's Family Pack to the December 23rd game against Phoenix, starting at 10 a.m. Monday morning at the Arco Arena box office. Each McDonald's Family Pack includes 4 tickets, 4 extra value meals, and a King's mini ball and backboard, starting at $59.96. Supplies limited. At McDonald's, we love to see you smile. So a gift, 2 points there by Fox. Yeah, he may have made the shot anyway had he not been fouled, but certainly the Kings made it easier for him.
Well, really, it was a good defensive stance, and it just
for 23 seconds,
able to get out of it with points. Very poor shot by Peja, just simply forced it. Peja's got to get a little more selective. You know, it's really a case where I thought late in the second quarter he went a couple times one-on-one, just really didn't have a chance to get anything going.
And I can't believe Samaki Walker didn't get a foul there. He clearly, to me, from this angle, looked like he had knocked Scott Pollard on the shoulder.
Certainly looked that way.
Now Walker. And again, second chance points helping the Lakers. It's a 1-point game.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind giving up, certainly to Samaki Walker, but you don't like the idea, as you said, that's a second chance point. Kings have not been rebounding well since about the middle of the second quarter.
Pollard put it in the bucket and sent it to the line. What a pass by Christie. What an assist for Christie.
And that's good ball movement, Grant. That's one of the things you're talking about. When the Kings move the basketball and move themselves, here you'll see Doug Christie finding Scott Pollard, moving without the ball, feels the contact, puts it up with the left hand, gets the hoop.
Scott Pollard, too strong. Divac, though, bats it right back to Pollard.
Yeah, go to Vlade Divac. Make Samaki Walker play him.
Well, that's a great look by Vlade. It just wouldn't fall.
Yeah, that's a great look. That's an area, really, as long as Samaki's matched up with Vlade, that's something the Kings can exploit. Maybe not for points, but Vlade will find open men.
Hunter, good look. 1-point game. Lindsey Hunter, that is his first field goal of the game. Bibby challenging. No, he decides to go to Pollard. Blocked by Walker. And it's out of bounds off Pollard. So it goes to the Lakers and a chance to take their first lead of the game.
It didn't look like that was off Pollard from this angle, but officials were very right there.
Well, the Kings, Jerry, have come out here in the third quarter. Again, some one-on-one basketball. Hunter and the Lakers miss an opportunity to take the lead.
You are seeing early on in this quarter, Lindsey Hunter, Rick Fox, kind of periphery players trying to get involved in the offense.
Back to Los Angeles.
Yeah, Kings just really look a little bit out of sync right now. Only on one possession have you seen really good ball movement.
Sacramento 1 of 5 here in the third quarter. Offensive foul called on Rick Fox.
Good call, Tommy Nunez. Rick Fox was not set on that screen.
So Sacramento will see if they can take advantage of the Lakers' turnover.
Lindsey Hunter really pressuring Mike Bibby now.
And Walker with the rebound.
Samaki Walker really bothered Mike Bibby on that shot, and that's kind of why Samaki Walker's in there. He is a shot blocker. Certainly if they get a couple points out of him, that's just bonus.
And O'Neal can't give the Lakers the lead. Christie. Tough pass to handle for Pollard. I don't know how he got that up and in, Jerry.
Well, great shot by Scott Pollard. It definitely looked like he was fouled. Do a lot of contact. Rick Adelman saying, how can you not call a foul on that one? I'm with you, coach, on that one. He clearly was fouled.
Bryant answers right back.
And Kobe Bryant doesn't waste any time answering. Just a great one-on-one move.
Now Kobe Bryant, he's got 17. Shaq with 18. Stojakovic. Rebound, Bryant.
That's a pretty good look for Peja. Really, if you're going to go one-on-one, stay in one spot, you can't really, Lakers can't give help that way.
Hunter, a three. And Stojakovic with the rebound.
Good defense. Mike Bibby bothered the shot of Lindsey Hunter.
Game a little flat right now here in the third. Christie threw it away. Normally he would shoot that ball, but maybe with the hand, he elected to pass.
Yeah, it looked like Peja was open for just a split second, but Rick Fox adjusted very well.
And that's out of bounds to the Lakers.
Well, let's get a good look at this play from Doug Christie as he gets the ball to Scott Pollard as he comes across the lane, tries to get possession. Is there contact?
Oh, my goodness.
Certainly contact. Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow.
Definitely a definite body bump, and Scott Pollard doesn't complain very often. You see, he knows he's very upset about that non-call.
Jerry, that foul was on Doug Christie. So we'll come back 52-51. 7 minutes, 31 seconds left here in the third.
Feel the excitement. Live the experience. Come be a part of the action. Get your tickets now to the world's greatest game, live and in person. Tickets are as low as $10, even less in some markets. So call 1-800-4NBA-TICKS or log on to NBA.com. There's nothing better than being there. Get ready.
Do you like water?
It's my second favorite thing in the world.
What's your first favorite?
For the sexiest.
Would anybody care for another burger?
I'll have a hot dog if you have one.
Funniest.
How come you never wear a uniform? I bet you look real good in it.
And the smartest comedy is finally here.
I gotta admit, she's not perfect. How not perfect can one woman be?
One Night at McCool's.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
Well, Sacramento's lead is 1. Before we get back to action, let's check in with Jim Cosamore. Cos?
You know, recently the Los Angeles Lakers had a big ball game against Dallas, and the Mavericks seem to think they have a rivalry with the Lakers. But all of a sudden, with that little skirmish, the city of Sacramento and the Kings get an awful lot of respect from Phil Jackson. Take a look at what Phil Jackson said regarding rivalries and the Kings. They beat us in the playoffs 2 out of 5 games. We won that short series, and they made it difficult. When you get the full attention and energy of a team, that makes for a rivalry. We caught up with Phil at the shoot-around today. We asked him about that quote.
It's a basketball club, the way they play, their style of play, the way they play together. We recognize the fact that they really challenged us in the playoffs a couple years ago, particularly on this home court. We had our difficulties winning here. And, rivalry has developed since that time between these two teams. And it's been really good for us. It's been good for them. And, I think it's made basketball fun.
So finally, it appears that Phil Jackson has given Sacramento and the Kings a little respect, guys.
All right, Coase, and the Lakers again can't take the lead. Lakers have not led in this basketball game. They have had 3 opportunities to take the lead here in the third and have misfired on every one. Bibby. Well, after an excellent first half, Bibby has cooled down. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, and really he's had some pretty good looks, but that one definitely flattened out on him.
Eight on the shot clock. They go to the hosting Shaquille O'Neal. Lakers have their first lead.
Well, that's one of the moves that Shaq has learned in the last couple of years, that half hook. A few years ago, it was just nothing but dunks, but definitely has gotten a lot of post moves as well as a great strength.
That's scary for the rest of the league.
Well, it certainly is. It just, like I say, nobody can guard him. There's no question.
And a foul called on Hunter before the shot. Kings will inbound. Second Laker team foul. Hunter with the personal is first.
Well, Lindsey Hunter has definitely come out more aggressive here in the second half. Is challenging Mike Bibby, just challenging on every possession. This time loses Mike, and Mike's able to get past him, and that's what gets the contact.
Bibby. Mike Bibby off the drive. He has 12, and the lead's back to Sacramento. 6 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the third. Top 2 teams in the West on a Friday night at Arco Arena. Bryant blocked by Pollard. Pass never got to him. 4-on-3 developing. Christie, the trailer. Pollard with the tip.
Well, just a great all-around hustle play, Scott Pollard. He blocked the shot, or the attempt by Kobe Bryant was right there, then hustles down the floor and gets the second effort hustle play.
Walker. And he quiets the crowd with that 15-foot jumper.
Well, Samaki Walker is going to get open looks because Scott Pollard has to be ready to help on Shaquille O'Neal.
Divac. And it counts. Vlade Divac will go to the line, looking for a three-point play. Walker on the foul, his third.
Now watch this. Doug Christie forces the ball to the basket. Nice move. Looks like he gets all the way in, but here's Scott Pollard right there with the left hand. Great hustle play. Now here's Vlade creating a little contact there by just putting the ball on the floor, going straight to the basket. Samaki Walker not strong enough to hold him off.
Vlade with 9 points, 3 of 7 floor, 3 of 6 from the line. Short.
Just got to make free throws. Vlade getting to the line, but obviously it doesn't help you if you don't make them.
Now Bryant kicks out for Hunter, 5 to shoot. Bryant sees the clock. 3 ball on the way. Blocked by Christie. And a 24-second violation.
Well, Doug Christie knew the shot clock was running down, knew Kobe Bryant had to shoot it. Great timing and anticipation. Got a piece of the ball.
Boy, I wonder if he hit that. I didn't see it clearly if he hit that ball with his right hand. It's the palm of his right hand that really hurts when he has contact on it. But what an outstanding defensive play.
Here you'll see right at the end of the clock. Yeah,
Yep.
definitely right-handed attempt there.
He does have a pad on that hand.
Well, probably right now Doug's adrenaline is
He doesn't
flowing.
feel it.
He doesn't feel anything right now. He will tomorrow.
Bibby sets up Peja and he's quickly doubled. Bibby with a good look. Boy, Mike Bibby all of a sudden has lost a handle here in the third quarter.
Yeah, that was just an easy shot for Mike Bibby.
3-point Sacramento lead. Bryant. Rebound, Divac.
Great defense. Doug Christie really made Kobe Bryant force that shot. That was not a good field goal attempt.
Out of bounds off the Lakers. 4:19 left here in the third.
Well, Doug Christie's just been spectacular defensively. He's made Kobe's made some great shots, but he's had to make great shots.
Vlade with the side pop.
Well, that was certainly a good look. The Kings have been able to fight off just about every challenge so far.
Kings had a 5-point lead at the half. And Christie again knocks it away from Kobe. 4 on the 24. Bryant from 17. Knocked out of bounds off Walker. And the Kings will have it.
Well, if Doug Christie can keep playing Kobe Bryant this tough, Kings definitely have a good shot at winning the ball game because Kobe has not had good looks here in this quarter.
Low scoring third quarter. It was 48-43 at the break. Christie a 2 and a rebound Hunter. Again, that's Christie. That's going to be tough for him to shoot the long jumpers with the hand taped.
Well, the ball will tend to slip off those taped fingers a little bit. And I think that's exactly what we saw there.
Triple team on O'Neal. Stojakovic. Look who's open. O'Neal did not get down the floor.
Well, just simply, not only did not Shaq get down the floor, Samaki Walker didn't, but you know who did get down the floor? Scott Pollard, like he does every time, runs full tilt.
An 8-2 Sacramento run here in the third. O'Neal, he's fouled by Vlade Divac. Second foul on Divac. When we come back, O'Neal will be at the line where tonight he's 2 of 3, and you hear it from the crowd. Pollard with the dunk, and Scott Pollard with 8 points.
Sometimes being a hero is nothing more than going on with your life, moving forward in spite of fear. Sometimes being a hero is nothing more than believing that what is good will win, no matter how things look. And sometimes being a hero is as simple as refusing to stop. To the hero in everyone.
Forget everything you've ever seen and experience the adventure, the mystery, the power of Final Fantasy. You okay? Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
The NBA and its players are proud to dedicate this season to our heroes. The men and women of the police and fire departments, emergency service workers, every branch of our armed forces. These brave and dedicated people understand that freedom cannot be taken for granted, that it must be cherished and protected. We know who the heroes are. We play for them.
Sacramento by 5 here in the third with 2:50 left. Hope you'll join us on Sunday. The Miami Heat in town. We'll have it for you on Fox Sports Net at 6 o'clock. You can also listen on Sports 1140, KHTK, and the Kings Radio Network. That's Sunday at 6. And there's a good chance that that man right there will not be in a suit on Sunday night. He will be wearing jersey number 4 and playing in his season debut with the Kings. That's not official, but there's a good chance of that happening.
Well, that's certainly going to be a welcome sight, and then once he does get back in the lineup, gets about 5 or 6 games under his belt, certainly should be sharp again.
Dr. Joyce Brothers discusses holiday stress with Nick and Marianne Monday morning on Good Day Sacramento. That's Monday only on UPN 31K Max. O'Neal 2 of 4. O'Neal 2 of 5. And Webb continues to get treatment even when he's at the ball game in his nice suit. Bibby, Pollard from the baseline. Yes. 7 points, Sacramento lead. Kings beating the Lakers, Jerry, in transition.
Well, that's where you want to beat the Lakers. You don't want to play against that half-court defense. When the Kings can push the ball up and get an easy shot before they get set, that's when they're most effective.
Now Bryant, mismatch. Look out. And a big hop and a pushing foul. Pollard cannot believe the call by the veteran referee, Dick Pavetta. But it is Pollard. It is his second.
Now watch Mike Bibby pushing the basketball, finds Scott Pollard wide open the corner. Scott knows that's a shot he needs to take. He does, knocks it down, tells the Lakers, don't leave me open. Now they call the foul on Scott Pollard. I'm not sure, Scott's saying, what'd I hit him with, my chest?
4th team foul, non-shooting. Turkoglu in for Pollard. Bryant, short, good Sacramento defense. Kings again with numbers of 4 on 3. Divac! Oh, boy!
Kings, great fast break started by Doug Christie's great defense.
Offensive foul on Shaq Daddy, and it will go back to Sacramento. O'Neal with a second.
Just great position by Vlade Divac as Shaq gets the ball. He anticipates Shaq turning into the paint. He's right there, takes the hit. That's a clean, easy call to make. Boy, now that's some punishment that Vlade took. No question about the foul.
Sacramento with the 64-55 lead. Fisher in guarding Bibby. An 8-0 run, the last 3:45.
Vlade Divac got hit by Derek Fisher as he went around the screen.
Hito with 8 to shoot. Plenty of time. Hito a long 3. And a rebound, Fox.
That's why the ball has to be moved. Anytime you keep the ball in one place very long, that shot clock is running down.
Seems the Kings' best success is when they've been able to rebound the ball, get the outlet, and run. O'Neal. 3-second call on Shaquille O'Neal. That's the 10th Los Angeles turnover.
Boy, Vlade Divac has been very effective the last several trips defensively against Shaquille O'Neal. Phil Jackson all of a sudden getting a little bit animated, not too happy.
Minute left, Sacramento looking to add on. Stojakovic has been quiet, just 12 points in a ball game. Bibby.
Well, that's great ball movement. As Peja Stojakovic cut to the basket, he occupied a couple of Lakers, allowed Mike Bibby to get an open look, and Vlade got him the ball.
Kobe Bryant and Shaquille O'Neal have scored only 4 points here in the third. It will stay that way. Crowd is into it. And it's out of bounds right in front of us to the Lakers.
Well, Doug Christie has simply been marvelous on defense. He has made Kobe Bryant work just to get anywhere on the floor. Watch Doug Christie spinning away, loses the basketball. Very disappointed, but what a great move just defensively. And that's really changed the tempo of this game.
Good job by our man Pav right in front of us, the courtside photographer, John Pavlich. Nothing going to shake him out of getting a good picture.
Well, he's taken some hits over the years.
Yes, he has. Chance to beat LA emanating from the 17,000 plus. And a whistle away from the ball. You can't even hear the whistle in here. And it's on Vlade Divac. 15 foul, third foul on Vlade. So free throws upcoming for the Lakers.
Scott Pollard will check in for Vlade, give him a little rest.
Raley's and Bel Air have teamed up with the Kings to present a king-size party for 50 lucky winners. Simply fill out an entry form at the in-store displays at Sacramento area Raley's and Bel Air locations for your chance to win. The king-size party will include appearances by the Royal Court dancers. 6 of them will be there. Slamson, a Kings assistant coach, and a Kings player. All entries must be received by December 21st. O'Neal is out. Ori at the line. And I would think that Sacramento is going to use most of this shot clock, Jerry.
Yeah, I think
at the end of the third quarter.
My guess is they'll try to just run it down and get one shot and hope the Lakers cannot get a final a good look at the basket.
10-point game. Kings will have the ball to start the fourth quarter. They led by 9 in LA at the end of 3. The Lakers do have a foul to give here. So Bibby may want to force the action a little bit to have the Lakers commit that foul and leave some time to work with. Now they play it honest. And that's going to be Kings ball. Yes. Jerry, the ball did not hit the rim, though, so there's only 1 second on the shot clock. At least get a shot off, even if it's no good, to prevent the Lakers from having time on the clock. Make the ball hit the rim, even if it doesn't go in. Peja. But that's all right.
That's worked out perfectly.
Well, the fans cheering on the Kings who end the quarter on a 10-1 run. Can the Kings hold on and beat the Lakers? We'll find out. It should be an exciting fourth quarter.
He's every parent's worst nightmare.
Look, I found a treasure that's up on a rope. We can live like kings.
He's loud. He's obnoxious.
I'm a farmer.
He's 28, and he still lives at home. Tom Green.
That's my boom.
Freddie got fingered.
Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
Sometimes being a hero is simply doing your job the way you've always done it. Sometimes being a hero is carrying on in the face of change. Sometimes being a hero is nothing more than sticking by what you believe. To be a hero in everyone.
Jump somebody with a gun.
I guess we were supposed to meet.
She knows his face.
You never said a word about yourself the other night.
She knows his touch.
What is it you're looking for?
But she doesn't know the truth. Jennifer Lopez.
You won't believe your eyes. Angel Eyes. Now playing on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
A low-scoring one here for Marco, with the Kings leading after 3 by 10. Why don't we look at your Northern California Toyota dealers as they present tonight's drive of the game. Visit your Northern California dealer today. And how about Vlade Divac? Nobody going to block that shot. Vlade Divac with the strong drive, 11 points, 7 rebounds. Kings will have the ball here to start the fourth quarter. And another look, Vlade coming right at you. Well, Jerry, hey, a 10-point lead at home to start the fourth and the basketball. If you're Rick Adelman, you can't ask for any more than that, can you? You really can't, and you've got to lay it right at the feet of the defense for the Kings. They've just done a marvelous job, really, in the third quarter. I think I thought Doug Christie maybe in the margin here had really made it tough on Kobe Bryant getting any kind of good looks at the basket. Well, Mitch Richmond's going to start the fourth quarter with Devin George, Fisher, Ori, and O'Neal. Yeah, Mitch will be brought in. He'll be looking to shoot the basketball with Kobe Bryant getting a little bit of a rest. Turkoglu. And a rebound, Devin George. Looked like Hito had a pretty good look, but the ball really not even on line. Yeah, that's his favorite move, too, to go to the left and stop and fire, and it wasn't there. O'Neal. Ori. And it's Stojakovic coming over the ball. Sacramento starts the fourth with Bibby, Jackson, Turkoglu, Stojakovic, and Pollard. They keep Shaquille O'Neal shooting shots away from the hoop. How about that? A big three by Mike Bibby. Boy, Lakers forgot where Mike Bibby was, but his teammates didn't. 69-56. And it's a non-shooting foul, the foul on Pollard. Well, you got to like those fouls, because when Shaq gets the ball in low, they're going right at him. Now watch Mike Bibby, wide open, nobody else in the picture. You kind of wonder what happened there, but Mike Bibby's thinking, hey, if you want to leave me open, I'll knock these down all night. 17 for Bibby. First Sacramento team foul. Fisher, way off the mark. And a loose ball foul on the Lakers. Kings really hustling the board, and that's such a key when you're playing the Lakers. Try not to give them too many second chance opportunities. Lakers 0 of 8 now from three-point land. Yeah, Derek Fisher is usually one of the best in the league. Not able, like you say, not that time, we didn't even look online. No lead safe against Phil Jackson's Lakers in the fourth. So if you're Sacramento, you got to or just keep the aggressiveness up. Yeah, keep scoring the ball and keep moving the ball. And the rebound, O'Neal. Devin George has a mismatch. He feels he wants the ball to work on Jackson. Stojakovic to double. Now O'Neal. 69-58, 22 for O'Neal. Very good patience by the Lakers. You saw go into one side of the court, ball moved to the other side, right into Shaq. And a foul as they push Stojakovic out of bounds. Devin George on the foul. Second foul on George. Second Laker team foul. Watch as Peja gets the ball. Devin George is right on him there. Pushed him out of bounds. Jerry, one thing Peja has not been able to do tonight, and that's get to the line. Jackson. Well, two good looks by Bobby Jackson, but they bounce in and out. Yeah, really, Mitch Richmond's having a tough time staying in front of Bobby Jackson. Definitely can get good looks, but you got to make it. Ori calling for the ball. Now the kick out to George from 22. Nice job by Hito to save it. Sacramento. Bibby. Peja, a three. Yes! And the Kings have equaled their biggest lead of the game at 14. And that's Kings basketball. Transition offense. Get the ball out. Try to get a good look before the Lakers get set. And Ori saves it off the miss by Fisher. O'Neal. And he'll go to the line looking for a three-point play. Pollard has just picked up his fourth.
Watch Peja as the ball's being pushed ahead. Mike Bibby putting pressure on the defense, forcing the action, finds Peja, and Peja gets time to look at it. You know what's going to happen. Other end, right back into Shaq, gets the ball in deep. Scott Pollard tries to stay big and strong. Shaq gets a hoop.
And O'Neal bounces it around and through. 72-61. Shaq 25, 5 here in the fourth.
I think that free throw was so bad that it went in.
Yep. They're going to have to repaint the rim at the end of the game. Now the Kings in an unsettled situation. Stojakovic. Bibby. Short. And the Lakers a chance to get within single digits. Richmond. Air ball. Good defense. How about that defense by Bobby Jackson on Mitch Richmond?
Now, Mitch Richmond used to be able to post up guys, but Bobby Jackson, he is not easy to post up.
Kings basketball, one-way comeback. The 11-point lead.
You want some stuffing?
Gravy.
Okay. Carry both of these? Yeah. Get a four. Who's your favorite player? All of them?
What's it like to be blonde for a day?
I can't tell you.
Oh my God, for a penny? You can totally find out. On Christmas Day, you can order Behind Legally Blonde on pay-per-view for just 1 cent.
No.
We'll take you up the highlights and down the perms for all the drama behind the drama of Legally Blonde. Join Reese Witherspoon.
Me?
And director Robert Luketti.
And cut!
On December 25th for a one-time, one-penny, totally awesome offer Behind Legally Blonde on Blockbuster Ticket only on DirecTV.
It's a completely brilliant plan.
72-61, Sacramento by 11 here in the fourth quarter. And you figure the crowd in this situation always a big factor, but when you're playing the world champs, the Lakers, they've been in this situation so many times, I don't think it phases them.
Oh no, they're not intimidated by this. Really, this great crowd, what it does with great players is it makes them want to play more. I mean, we've heard that over the years, and Shaq and Kobe, you know, they're going to love this atmosphere.
Well, the Kings Women's Organization is once again offering the official 2002 calendar of the Sacramento Kings. The calendar features all of your favorite Kings players along with game dates, broadcast schedule, holidays, and even the players' and coaches' birthdays. The calendar's $12 each, with the proceeds benefiting the Roberts Family Development Center. Calendars will be available starting December 11th on the concourse or in the Kings team store. There's the Reynolds family.
Hey, Jerry, who's that?
Right? The little Willard has the night off this evening.
Yeah, she's taking a little night off, and my wife fortunately keeping an eye on her.
Yep, someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Yeah, I've given up a long time ago.
Yep. All right, Turkoglu, Stojakovic, Christie, Jackson, and Pollard.
Need good ball movement. This is a strong defensive team on the floor.
Hito keeps it alive.
Well, great hustle play by Hito, but you got to get the ball moving.
And now Ori fouls him in the face. Jerry, did that ball hit the rim when Hito drove off the window?
Yeah, I thought it did. I thought it got a little bit of the iron. As we
Frank Hamblin was up really arguing the call.
Oh, there's the hack by Robert Horry and hits Hito right in the eye.
That's the third team foul. 8:17 left in the fourth.
Now this game definitely last 8 minutes is going to get a little more physical. Kings certainly are aware of that. They got to be able to deal with it.
Hito off the window. Offensive foul on Hito Turkoglu. Derek Fisher drew the charge.
Well, Hito had a nice move. If he had just pulled up for that 8 or 10 foot shot, would have had a great look. As you see, he's open right here, takes another step, and gets right into Derek Fisher.
Lakers with the ball, down by 11. Both teams 2 of 7 here in the fourth quarter. Richmond thought life was difficult before. Now he has Christie on him. And Hito again in a pack.
Well, Hito is being very aggressive, doing so many good things defensively and on the board.
Peja. Peja Stojakovic. 14-point Sacramento lead. Stojakovic with a huge three.
Well, Peja Stojakovic, a shot maker and a heartbreaker. Well, and that's the shot he wants to take. You don't need to put it on the floor. Just jump up and shoot it in.
Out of bounds off of Christie. 14-point Sacramento lead.
Now watch Peja. Mitch Richmond left Peja Stojakovic. Big mistake. You give Peja some time and a look. That's what you're going to see.
Well, Jerry, a 14-point lead, 7:20 left, and Kobe Bryant comes back in.
Well, here again. Now, you know, down the stretch here, this ball is going to go to Kobe. It's going to go to Shaq. They're going to make all the plays. The other guys on the floor will be asked to make open shots. That's it.
Period.
Period.
Ori out. 14-point lead, 7:20 left. The question is, can the Kings hold on? They've had leads after 3 quarters in 4 of the previous 8 games against the Lakers. And there's Fox. So the Lakers make a statement with that basket, and they'll see if they can continue. But the Kings with the 11-point lead.
Yeah, what the Lakers will do now, they'll go to Shaq as much as they can. They've got 4 3-point shooters on the floor with him. Try to draw double teams, shoot some threes.
Peja, good look. Well, the Lakers right now have no answer for Stojakovic.
And Peja's not wasting any energy, either shooting the ball, one bounce up over the top. That time he saw Shaq moving towards him, just shot it over the big guy.
77-64. 10 on the 24. Bryant. Sensational move by Kobe Bryant.
Well, Doug Christie defended him as well as anyone could. Even help was coming, but Kobe able to slither through.
77-66. And a foul called on the Lakers. Devin George, or is it going to be Fox away from the ball? It's going to be on Fox. And Jerry, that's the 4th team foul as Pollard leaves for Vlade Divac coming in.
Well, that tells you that certainly the Kings are going to get to the free throw line. Some going to have to make free throws down the stretch.
Stojakovic has scored the last 8 points for Sacramento. 77-66. Turkoglu against Bryant. Vlade rushed the shot as he felt Shaq breathing down on him.
Exactly right. I think he had a really good look, but I think out of the corner of his eye saw Shaq coming at him, changed the angle of the shot.
And there's O'Neal. These are the world champs. Standing 8 counts won't get it done. You got to knock them out.
Well, Shaq was defended very well by Vlade Divac.
77-68. At what point do you start going to hack a Shaq?
Probably pretty soon. Main thing the Kings need to do is keep scoring the ball.
Hito. Yes! The Kings hot from downtown. They are now 8 of 12 from beyond the arc. And it's the difference in the ball game, Jerry.
As we said earlier, you've got to make threes to beat this team. Right now, Kings are doing just that.
12-point lead. We approach the 5-minute mark. And Devin George.
Well, great ball movement by the Lakers, and Shaq showing his passing skills. Obviously, you've got to double Shaq when he gets the ball. That creates a lot of open cutters.
And an offensive foul called on Sacramento. It is on Doug Christie. Timeout on the floor. When we come back, the Lakers will have the ball down 10.
We know who the heroes are. They are the ones who in a time of need say, come with me. It will be all right. A fireman, a policeman, a soldier. They are our fathers, mothers, brothers, and sisters. We know who the heroes are.
The doctor is back.
Dr. Doolittle,
actually speaks with animals.
This is good news.
To put the wild,
Hello, Clarice,
back in wildlife.
I'm teaching you how to fish.
One just touched me. One just touched me.
Ooh, the big scary bear.
Eddie Murphy.
You haven't had sex in 48 years?
But am I a machine?
Dr. Dolittle 2.
Now playing on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
A hero is someone who is strong and determined, courageous and dedicated, someone who is loyal to their family and friends, and known for their kindness to strangers. They are defined by the spirit of their convictions and the selflessness of their actions. They are our heroes.
Kings by 10 here in the fourth. We look at the Folsom Lake Toyota. Keys to crunch time. Folsom Lake Toyota. Highway 50 at Folsom exit under the flag. What do you think, Jerry?
Well, you need good ball movement here against this great Laker defense, and also push it up in transition. Move the basketball. Number 2, team defense. Now that means really help from everybody on Shaq and Kobe. You know that's where they're going. And the third, value the ball. No turnovers. You cannot turn the ball over against this Laker team. They'll turn it into points.
Laker ball after the offensive foul on Christie. Bibby back in. Christie, Stojakovic, Turkoglu, and Divac. Kings have made 4 of 5 from beyond the arc here in the fourth quarter. 8 of 12 for the ball game. Devin George with Fox, O'Neal, Fisher, and Bryant. And it counts, and the Lakers are a free throw away from making it a 7-point game.
Well, what's really difficult about the lineup that the Lakers have on the floor, watch this as Shaq gets the ball. It's tough to run back down there and double him because all the other 4 guys are spotted up around the three-point area. Now look at it. See, now you do see George come into the picture, but after Shaq's into a shooting motion. And so that's it's difficult to get that second man in there on Shaq.
You got to be careful about missed free throws with him because the ball can take such a wicked carom.
As it just did. But this is a lineup that really presents problems for the Kings, like I said, because it makes it difficult to defend Shaq in low because you got to worry about their three-point shooters.
Oh, tough shot by George, and he hits. 6-point game.
Well, that was a very athletic play by Devin George. Defended well, just made a good shot.
And again, you saw Shaquille O'Neal with the free throw line, man. I'll tell you, they come off at all angles, and you've got to be ready for that for that rebound. Divac challenging O'Neal. Here come the Lakers.
Well, he turned into looked like he wanted the hook shot. I think Shaq anticipated very well. Certainly, as you know, these Lakers, they're going to get their offense set. They're going to go into Shaq.
Rebound. Turkoglu. That time they forced Shaq away from the basket a little bit.
Well, great defense by Vlade. As you said, kept him away from the hoop, didn't let him turn to the basket, made him go away from the basket.
Stojakovic, let's see if they get him the ball. He is fouled by Rick Fox. He was held as he was going to the line, which is great news for Sacramento, Jerry. The Lakers in the penalty. Stojakovic, for the first time tonight, will go to the strike.
It is absolutely great news. Gives the Kings a chance to make points. Well, you know, at the line, certainly field goals are going to be very hard to come by. But you've got to get more points to win this ball game.
Stojakovic, 18. Folks, if you're mailing packages this holiday season, you won't want to miss Good Day Sacramento on Monday morning. You'll find out the U.S. Post Office mailing schedule and why it soon may go bankrupt. Stojakovic trying to make it an 8-point game. And does so. 20 for Stojakovic. Phil Jackson's got to be a little concerned here with 3 minutes and 25 seconds left.
Well, right now, too, the Kings, even though Vlade's got 4 fouls, you don't want to give Shaq a dunk. Foul him if you have to.
A 3 by Fisher. Lakers just won't go away, Jerry. They just don't go away.
No, and that's not any part of a surprise. And like I say, with the team they have, they've got some three-point shooters, and they want to take those shots.
Bibby almost turned it over. Bibby. Mike Bibby with a big basket. 84-77. Bibby has 19.
and great ball movement. Peja Stojakovic didn't have a good look at the basket, didn't try to put it down, just kicked the ball back over Mike Bibby. Good ball movement, creates good shots.
2:45 left. Bryant wants to go to work. Bryant, Divac came out to show on him. 10 to shoot. Bryant. And a foul. That is going to be non-shooting. It's the 4th team foul on Sacramento with 2:31 left. It's on Vlade Divac, and that is the 4th. I beg your pardon, the 5th foul on Vlade. Timeout. We'll be back.
We have been married 17 hours.
Sigourney Weaver and Jennifer Love Hewitt are tying the knot.
Jane and I are getting married.
Oh, really? For the umpteenth time.
Marry me again.
But when we decided to include some of the funniest outtakes at the end of Heartbreakers on pay-per-view, we got mixed reactions from the actors.
No!
Are you kidding me?
What?
Heartbreakers, with extra laughs and gaffs on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. So much more than just a movie.
Feel the excitement. Live the experience. Come be a part of the action. Get your tickets now to the world's greatest game, live and in person. Tickets are as low as $10, even less in some markets. So call 1-800-4NBA-TICKS or log on to NBA.com. There's nothing better than being there.
I love you, girl. From the director of Boys in the Hood.
What's happening, baby? Running the streets.
Change the Game. Tyrese Gibson, Snoop Dogg, and Ving Rhames.
Stay up, baby boy.
I got you.
Baby Boy.
Playing this month on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
A low-scoring second half here in the 4th. The Lakers 3 better than the Kings, but it's Sacramento up 84-77. The Carl's Jr. game summary. When it comes to great charbroiled taste, the name of the game is Carl's Jr. Peja with 20, Shaq with 29. The difference in the game, though, 3-point shooting for Sacramento as the Lakers have made just 2 of 11. Kobe Bryant in the second half, only 4 points.
Yeah, just great defense from Doug Christie has made it very difficult for Kobe Bryant to get a good, clean look at the basket. He's had to go to the basket under a lot of pressure each time even to get a shot.
9-4, Laker run. The one thing about the Kings, you got to wonder if 4th quarter collapses against the Lakers in any way, shape, or form is going to be a mental block for this Kings team. Fox, an off-balance 3. Rebound, Turkoglu.
Boy, Hito comes up with tough rebounds. One of the reasons he does, he goes for all of them.
Use some clock. Use some of the clock here. Divac. Bibby. Yes! 9-point game!
That is such good offense. What you're seeing when you see Vlade have the ball, cutters going through, that occupies the Laker defense, able to kick it out. Mike Bibby gets a decent look.
Devin George from downtown. Rebound, Stojakovic. And a foul. And Peja will go to the line. And I don't think even the 2-time defending world champions are going to be able to come back from this one.
Well, Peja Stojakovic, very aggressive. Watch this rebound. Now that's Mike Bibby actually just getting the ball back from Vlade Divac after a little bit of shove. But that play was created because Hito Turkoglu went through the basket, created a little open space.
There's Chris Webber watching his teammates come close to knocking off the world champs. And I'll tell you, when you play against a good team, boy, in a 4-game series during the year, you must win the games at home. And the Kings a minute 46 away from doing that.
Well, Peja Stojakovic has come up so big here in the 4th quarter, not only with 3-point shots, but rebounds, just doing a little of everything.
What defense by Sacramento. Oh, my Bibby with the block. And now Fisher with the clock stop will go to the line. The Kings on a 6-0 run. Fisher, who has been ice cold tonight. He's 1 of 9 from the floor, 2 of 2 from the line.
But he is a clutch guy. His last field goal attempt, a big 3. Mike Bibby being very aggressive. I think Rick Adelman doesn't mind those fouls, although he would prefer to not send the Lakers to the line, make them make field goals.
And the chance to beat LA. The Lakers finding out that this year's edition of the Sacramento Kings is very much a formidable challenge. And O'Neal out. Bobby Jackson in for Vlade Divac.
Well, Rick Adelman knows he needs ball handling on the floor. He needs free throw shooters on the floor. Bobby Jackson in the game. Vlade Divac out for now.
Jerry, the fans wanting to know why O'Neal's out of the ball game.
Well, because he's not a good free throw shooter, and right now they're going to have to make some.
Bibby! And Kobe Bryant changed the shot. Boy, you would have liked to see some clock go off the clock there, or some time go off the clock, Jerry.
Well, you would, but you can't really turn down opportunities to score the ball easily, and he probably should have.
A Fisher three, 88-82, a 6-point game.
You need just ball movement, push the ball ahead, create a situation, draw fouls, or get a good shot.
Ten on the shot clock, and Peja's fouled. And he'll go to the line where tonight he's made 4 of 4. Kings make the free throws, they're going to win the ball game. It's plain and simple.
And what you have on the floor are very good free throw shooters. So Rick Adelman again thinking ahead, prepared for this situation, because all the Kings have to do is take care of the basketball, make free throws.
Jerry, maybe the Lakers have not shot the ball as well as they're accustomed to, but I'll tell you, this defense by Sacramento tonight has been outstanding.
Has been outstanding. Really, I think Vlade and Scott did a nice job on Shaq, as well as anybody can guard the big guy. But most probably the key to my mind is Doug Christie's job on Kobe Bryant. Kobe has not had a good, clean look hardly in the entire second half.
Timeout, Lakers. 90-82. 61 seconds left here from Sacramento.
I play center for the Bulls.
I'm the point guard for the Mystics.
I am the
power forward for the Sixers.
Sixth man. My dad's the head coach for the Lakers.
Small forward.
The three-point specialist for the Celtics.
You can play or coach in the Junior NBA or Junior WNBA member league near you. Log on to NBA.com or call us at 866-JR-HOOPS to learn how you can participate as a player, coach, or parent.
I'm the small forward for the Spurs.
I'm the shooting guard for the Bucks. No, really, I am.
There's a whole lot of movies to see on pay-per-view. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Legally Blonde. The Animal Tomb Raider. Final Fantasy. Swordfish Town and Country. Dr. Dolittle 2. Baby Boy and Shrek. Osmosis Jones. 2 to the 100s on Blockbuster Ticket. Only on DirecTV.
Thank you very much. I'm here till Thursday.
Sacramento by 8 here in the fourth. When these two teams hook up, it's been Sacramento collapses, Jerry, in the fourth quarter. You look at the last 5 meetings during the regular season, the Lakers have outscored the Kings by nearly 6. They've held the Kings to 36% shooting, and they dominated from the free throw line. The Kings have lost 4 of those 5 games after leading in the third quarter 4 times.
Yeah, but tonight's a different story, and the Kings have made the big plays, especially on defense. I mean, really, the Kings are winning this game on defense because it's created some open opportunities in transition and created a lot of their offense just off defense.
O'Neal back in. Divac, and they'll go to the Hack-a-Shack, and Vlade is fouled out. So O'Neal, 13 of 22 floor, but he has missed 4 of 7. And Vlade Divac leaves with an outstanding performance tonight. You know, the numbers don't look great, Jerry, but I'll tell you, he played tremendous defense and was huge for Rick Adelman.
Oh, absolutely. He had a very strong game. You know, you've got to keep in mind he's playing against the most dominant center in the world. And certainly nobody outplays Shaq, but he made a good account of himself and made Shaq take some tough shots.
An ugly-looking shot from O'Neal, and this is where you have to be on your toes, boy.
Yeah, that thing, though his misses can come off in any direction.
There it is. And O'Neal not going to miss that dunk too many times.
Oh,
I'll tell you, in that situation, as crazy as this may sound, you know, after missing the first, you'd almost rather have him make the second.
Yeah, now watch this as it comes off. It's so bad, it's kind of tipped back to Shaq. I mean, is this a leaning tower of pizza or what? Whoa, wow.
You know what I'm saying, though, Jerry? Those balls come off at such weird angles.
Yeah, I'm not all sure.
The first, you might as well just make the second. Look at that.
I'm not all sure you shouldn't get your smallest guys in there, too, just to react to the caroms. Phil Jackson very much excited.
O'Neal, 3 of 10. Look at that. Just amazing, I'm telling you. Fisher, a 3. And out of bounds was Bobby Jackson.
Yeah, that last one, he shot a curveball. I didn't know you could do that.
I'm very serious. I mean, if I'm Rick Gatterman, I would just assume have him make the second free throw with the way he shoots those caroms.
Well, I'm sure he probably, you're right, but he can't make him. He can't shoot it for him.
The darndest thing we've ever seen. Fisher, a 3. 5-point game with 45 seconds left.
I mean, these guys, they're like vampires. You got to drive the stake through their heart.
Christie will go to the line where tonight he's 5 of 5. But I will also say one thing about Doug Christie. You got to wonder if that hand has, you know, swollen up a little bit. The last couple of shots from the field have not looked good from Doug Christie.
Now watch Derek Fisher. That's a tough shot, just right over the top of Mike Bibby. We've seen Derek Fisher kind of come alive down the stretch here.
Let's see how that hand feels here.
I guess on a free throw it won't be any problem at all. You know, really where it might bother him, like I say, I think it's off the dribble. You know, catch it, you know, a little timing thing, but he has a chance to get his hand set on the ball and probably won't be any trouble at all.
Pollard in with 4 fouls, Gary, and obviously they're going to foul O'Neal if he touches the ball.
Got 2 more fouls to get. And Doug stroke, perfect.
Timeout, Lakers. This crowd is alive. It's been electric from the start. It's 92-85 Sacramento.
They are the shining stars of the NBA, the world's greatest players, and you can bring them together for the 2002 NBA All-Star Game in Philadelphia. It's NBA All-Star Balloting presented by America Online. Your chance to choose from the speed, strength, and dominance of the league's best players. To cheer on your favorite All-Stars, make your vote count. Vote online at NBA.com or America Online keyword NBA All-Star to assemble your team of shining stars.
Start the weekend in a new way with Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. Enjoy new pay-per-view movies every Friday night.
The dream is always the same.
Open your mind.
It is not a fairy tale.
And experience the wonder. Final Fantasy, The Spirits Within. Start the weekend right with Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV. Tune to the 100s and order with your remote.
There's the story with 44 seconds left.
And the Kings have done it with 3 balls. Watch this, Mike Bibby getting an open look. Knocks it down. Mike Bibby finds Peja. Peja doesn't deny it. And here's Peja Vu for another 3. And Hito wants to get in the act as well. So he sends a nice high archer over the top. And this is why the Kings are ahead and going to win the game. 3-point field goals.
I'll tell you, the Lakers' best offense the last couple of minutes has been Shaq going to the line, missing free throws and getting second chance opportunities. Bryant, no. And it's Sacramento ball with 40 seconds left.
Well, Kobe has not had a good look at the basket really the entire second half.
8 of 21 is Bryant.
He's going to see Doug Christie in his dreams tonight. Or nightmare, I might say.
And there's a foul by Bryant. Christie right back to the line. Well, I'll tell you, what about Doug Christie? 7 stitches in the hand. Practiced for the final 20 minutes yesterday. Did not know if he would play until late this afternoon. And he's been the player of the game, Jerry.
He really has been the player of the game. I mean, regardless, you don't look at the stats. I mean, this guy has been the guy, no question, in my mind, that has had the most significant impact on the game for the Kings. He's
been all over the place. He's 8 of 8 from the line. His ball has not even hit the rim on the line tonight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can see that hand has no impact on a free throw stroke. Where it would impact is off the drive, off the dribble, which is a little hard to get a feel for.
Now we put the whammy on.
We sure did, but that's okay.
Bryant. He'll go to the line with 32 seconds left. 93-85.
Yeah, Rick doesn't want the clock stopped. You know, he's saying to his guys, make them make free field goals. Make them make field goals.
Bryant, 3 of 3 from the line. Jerry, you cannot underestimate what this game will do for Sacramento's confidence if they do indeed hold on and win when these two teams again hook up in March and then again in April.
Well, as you said, it means the Kings know now they can beat the Lakers. They just did it, and they beat the Lakers full strength. The Lakers didn't come in here tired. They had a day off. They've come in here and they got Chris Webber in the wings. So it's not to say the Lakers aren't the best team, because they still are.
Yes,
they're defending world champions with the best record.
Call a timeout. Bobby Jackson just did beat. Oh, wow. Dick Pavetta's overruling it. Dick Pavetta calling a 5-second count. This game is not over yet. Dick Pavetta overruling Mark Davis. And it's going to be Laker basketball with 32 seconds left and a 6-point game.
Well,
Dick Pavetta.
Rick Adelman just says, I cannot believe that. I certainly don't know. I mean, have a lot of faith in Dick Pavetta as an official.
Well, I'll tell you, you don't beat the Lakers until the clock says 0-0-0 and you're up.
No, you don't win. You know, they won, like you say, 2 world championships and 39-2. So this is the team that they play all 48 minutes. I'd rather be up 6 with 32 to go, though. I will say that.
Well, that's a 5-second count. I mean, it was awfully close. I can't really fault Dick Pavetta. He's right there on the baseline, and Bobby did have the ball a long time.
Yeah, it was one of those cases where the Kings were a little careless on it. You know, you just can't take things for granted in situations like this. I mean, learn from it. Get the ball in bounds, the first available receiver. You know, I think when you start being selective on who you're going to throw the ball into, you don't always get it in.
And if you don't get it in after 3 seconds, call a timeout. Don't even jeopardize a 5-second count.
Exactly.
2 timeouts and a 20 for the Kings. The Lakers are down to 1 20-second timeout. I'm not sure what Tommy Nunes is doing. If we can show you Phil Jackson on the Lakers bench. He is now chatting with Tommy Nunes, who came all the way over to explain something, and I'm not really sure what.
He was asking Phil, is he taking, what's he taking to calm himself down? Is he on the... Boy, Phil is definitely not worried about anything right now.
Rick now wants to know what's going on. Jerry, I gotta be honest, I really don't know what the discussion could possibly be right now.
Yeah, I think it's definitely a case of somebody didn't check in properly.
You know what happened? Shaquille O'Neal checked out, but no time came off the clock. Therefore, I don't believe he can check back in. Well, the main thing is to get it right. If it takes 5 minutes, get it right. In a game of this magnitude, get it right. Well, everybody's staying in. Laker basketball. And you hear the crowd not happy with the delay here. And now Dick Pavetta is going to come over to the scores table one more time. Maybe the veteran referee going to talk at the scores table, and maybe they can announce to the crowd exactly what's going on. Nothing's easy when you play the Lakers, Jerry. Nothing's easy. Nothing's final until the clock expires.
Well, it gives the crowd a chance to express how much they love Los Angeles.
I was kind of kidding when I said if it takes 5 minutes, get it right. I wasn't serious, but it's now approaching 5 minutes.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe you should have said 2 minutes. That would have been probably better. But hey, and you know, I think with Dick explaining whatever it is to Rick Adelman, and Rick seems to be more in agreement now. Might as well be, because whatever they decide, that's the way it's going to be.
Phil's getting a laugh. When his laugh is over, now he wants to know why we're not playing basketball.
Phil's got one of the great walks in the history of professional sports.
You know, this is where the officials ought to just tell the coaches to sit down and let's play the game.
I'd agree. I mean, they've had enough time to explain it as well as they're going to.
Play the game.
Whether they make anybody happy or not, it doesn't make any difference at this point.
The only thing that matters is it's Los Angeles basketball. Bryant, a three. George, put back, no. O'Neal, 4-point game. And a foul will send Christie to the line with 25 seconds left.
Well, Scott Pollard, very smart player, immediately jumps out of bounds. As soon as this basket is scored by Shaq on that spectacular throwdown, watch Scott steps out of bounds quickly before the defense gets set, gets the ball in bounds, which is the key play. Just get it in bounds.
Doug Christie, who's been 8 of 9 from the line.
You know, a lot of fans don't understand how tough it is to get the ball in bounds sometimes, because they tend to forget you've got 5 defenders guarding 4 receivers. It's not an easy play. A lot of people assume that it is, but it's not.
Five-point game.
Well, Doug says, I missed one tonight. That's all I'm going to miss. Oh!
Jerry, you got to stop this.
I got to stop that.
5-point game. Bryant, only as Kobe Bryant can do.
Well, Bobby Jackson played him as well as you could play anybody.
Christie. And he's fouled on the heels. So we'll do it again. And Christie grimacing, as I think that time he got hit on the hand a little bit, 94-91 as he was dribbling the ball.
Now watch Kobe. Now this is just a spectacular shot. Bobby Jackson challenges it. Running one-hander, I mean, not more you can do
he is so special,
than that, but he is just absolutely a special player. I mean, great defense, doesn't stop great shots.
Obviously, the scenario here is quite simple. Just make one. 14.8. I'll tell you, you got to give it credit. The champions, as true champions, they don't ever feel they're out of a game. They never stop playing. Here it is. You know, you think the game's over, and they still have a chance.
Yeah, and this is a great lesson for the Kings. You know, to see how these guys are. I mean, these are the champs, and like you said, they're fighting right to the end. The game is never over.
Lakers have a 20-second timeout, but they're not going to use it here. 96-91. Bryant probably going to launch a big three. Maybe it's Fox that will do the chore. And that will do it. And the Kings are indeed going to beat the Los Angeles Lakers to the delight of 17,000.
Well, what a great effort by this Sacramento Kings team. I mean, truly have pulled together here. Certainly in the second quarter, it looked like the Lakers might take over the game. Kings battle back, and boy, you've just seen a lot of guys step up tonight.
Stojakovic with 24 in the ball game.
Well, Kings have been going to the line and certainly converting. So,
well, we talked about three-point shooting, but the Kings won this game on the other side of the floor, and that's defense.
Defense, no question about it. Great individual defense, great team defense.
Fox. And the Kings watch Fox from downtown, and it's all over. The Lakers with just their second loss this year. That man, Chris Webber, should be back on Sunday. And for Sacramento, 17,000 plus. See Sacramento win their 15th game against 5 defeats. It's all over here at Arco. Sacramento 97, the Los Angeles Lakers 91. We'll be right back.
These are the faces of hope. Brave, constant, and committed to raising our spirits. They are the ones who carry on and grow stronger each day. We are inspired by their courage, and they touch our lives as only heroes can.
Check it out. NBA League Pass on DirecTV. Ow! It's super bad. All the action. Baby, get on up. Pick up the phone. Dial for love. What a deal. Bring it on. Up to 40 games a week.
Get your courtside seat and catch up to 40 games a week from outside your local viewing area for $179 or 4 payments of $44.75. To order NBA League Pass on DirecTV, call 1-800-GET-SPORTS or log on to DirecTVSports.com.
Why would you jump somebody with a gun?
I guess we were supposed to meet.
She knows his face.
You never said a word about yourself the other night.
She knows his touch.
What is it you're looking for?
But she doesn't know the truth. Jennifer Lopez, you won't believe your eyes. Angel Eyes. Now playing on Blockbuster Ticket, only on DirecTV.
Well, Sacramento knocks off the Lakers 97-91. Jim Kozimor outside the Sacramento locker room with a guy that was just incredible on defense tonight. Doug Christie with tonight's Tower player interview. Tower, no music, no life. Coz?
Boy, Grant, you're absolutely right. In fact, some people didn't know just how much Doug Christie could go tonight. But 15 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists later. And this guy helps the Kings to a big victory. And Doug, coming out of this ballgame in the first quarter, you guys came out quickly. Was everyone feeling good, and were you feeling good?
Definitely. I think, we wanted to come out and jump on them early. I think our MO against them has been we've been able to play, 3 good quarters of basketball, and then they find a way to win, and we just were determined to not let that happen tonight.
And how quickly did you know whether or not your hand was going to respond in this game?
Well, once I got a good chest pass from someone and it hit it, it stings like heck, but, shooting and stuff, it wasn't too bad. It's just I couldn't spread my fingers. So just kind of got to bite down on the tongue and keep playing.
Well, let's take a look at some of the things that you did tonight in this ball game, because you had a big role both offensively and defensively, and you were attacking early.
Well, I wasn't going to be able to shoot my jump shot real well because of my hand, so I was thinking, I better drive, penetrate, try to get some fouls on Shaq, just try to get something going to the basket. If they collapse, kick it out to Peja and Mike and let them shoot jump shots.
And also defensively, you drew a charge on Kobe Bryant, so you weren't afraid of the contact there either.
No, I knew that, I was going to get hit. I bent my hand in various ways before the game just to see, what might happen, and it felt okay. Just as long as the fingers don't split, that was the key thing.
Now for the Kings, 6 guys in double figures. I can only guess that's when you guys are at your best and you're spreading it around.
Moving that basketball, better than anybody. When we do that, I think, we can play with anyone in the league and beat anyone in the league. But that's the key. Sometimes, you get a little stagnant and you start going to what you know instead of just going ahead and letting the game, kind of develop.
What a tremendous start. 15-5, almost a quarter away through the season. And looking ahead, maybe number 4 comes back pretty soon, huh?
Man, bless him. I hope so. That's just going to make it so much easier for everybody, because with the numbers that he puts out there on the floor, you have to respect that. You have to play him. That's going to open it up for Peja, for Mike, for myself, for Vlade, and give the big guy Vlade some rest, because he's been working very hard.
Well, you and your teammates were tremendous tonight. A huge victory for the Sacramento Kings over the Los Angeles Lakers. You're our player of the game, and as of course, Tower Records, video, books. Player of the game, gift certificate. I think no music, no life. There you go.
I'm all music, baby.
All right. Go get it. Enjoy it. Thanks very much. Doug Christie, our player of the game, and a tremendous effort by him and his teammates. Remember, for the Los Angeles Lakers, their 9-game winning streak started against Sacramento down at Staples Center. It ends here tonight at Arco Arena, and I think 17,000 plus go home pretty darn happy. Grant, Jerry, let's go back to you guys.
Yeah, that's for sure, Coach. Thank you very much. And we join you courtside. And Jerry, at the beginning of the game, we both thought that this was a bigger game for Sacramento than the Lakers. And, let's be honest, a loss tonight, particularly when the Kings had a 14-point lead several times in the first half and the second half, would have been devastating mentally to overcome.
Oh, I think so. I mean, I don't think there's any question it was a bigger game for the Kings. Certainly, it does create, I think, what Rick Adelman wanted his team to do, not only win the game, but create a legitimate rivalry with the very best team and the two-time world champions, and that's kind of what's happened. So, you know, it's just a great win now. Does it have any special? It has a one-win significance.
Yeah, they don't hand out trophies in December.
No, and but
right.
Now the Kings know they can beat the Lakers, and they did beat them with the Lakers' full strength. Last year, the one win came when Kobe didn't play. Yep. This year, you saw Shaq and Kobe out there, so I think it's a lot of significance. And with Chris Webber waiting in the wings, there's only positive things you can say about this game.
Well, those wings, he may be walking down right now to get ready for Sunday's game against Miami. And, of course, we'll have that for you on Fox Sports Net. And it could be the debut of Chris Webber this year. We'll have it for you at 6 p.m. Again, that is on Fox Sports Net. Our next telecast, or I should say our telecast tonight, produced and directed, as always, by Michael Odino. Sophia Chan with the electronic graphics, Phil Policino, the graphic coordinator, Nye Safon back in the studio, Todd Papa, the associate producer. Scott Monaco takes care of our features, Deb Jacob, our manager of broadcast operations. The director of broadcast operations is Scott Zumbiel. Once again, the final score from Arco, Sacramento 97 and the LA Lakers 91. For Jim Kozamore and Jerry Reynolds, I'm Grant Napier saying so long and have a great weekend, everybody.